All right, we're here live at Magna Vista, the Smith River Rivalry Classic, coming back at you once again. Some of our favorite games of the year. It's going to be Bassett versus Magna Vista, and we are set for, I gotta say, at least must-see TV. Once a year, this trophy that you see on your screen right now is up for display, is up for competition, and tonight will be the night where somebody will be crowned champion once again in one of the regional rivalries and also one of the big regional games of the year. Bassett versus Magna Vista. DJ Bill on the call. Andrew Rodenberry joining us. We're finally here. It's a little colder than I wanted it to be, but we're here.
You know, DJ, I think that adds to the effect of this game, because even though it's April, it feels like a November football game almost.
Yeah, and with right now, as you see Bassett on the field currently, yeah, it is a little bit. It's a little chilly. I was expecting a little bit more of a warmer football, but there is no. This is not the warm football that I think we expected to have. It's a little colder than I expected.
Yeah, I think it's good though. It adds to the environment, and looking forward to a good game tonight.
Yeah, and you know I'm expecting whether it's going to be a good game or not. I think it will be a good game, but I'm expecting for it to be definitely must-see TV tonight, Andrew.
For sure.
As we kind of are getting set, we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff here, and we'll take a break here shortly to kind of get everything going. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm excited coming into this one because you just never know how this game's going to be. 2 years ago, Bassett took that trophy, and they haven't really been looking back, except for, of course, the playoff game that we saw that wasn't for the trophy, but still, you know, Magna Vista's got the bragging rights in that regard. But I'm expecting for this one to be definitely one of the best games we'll see. What are you expecting?
Yeah, you know, DJ, I think it's going to be a really good one, probably better than the other games we've covered this year. I'm expecting it to be good on both sides of the ball, both offensively and defensively, and I think we're in for a treat.
Yeah, I think so too, Andrew. I think we are definitely in for a treat. We're in for what can you say? What more can you say about this game as we get ready for kickoff? And you know, I don't know. We're gonna be set for something that's gonna be good. I think the people at home are gonna enjoy it as well. And you know, I think we're gonna try to give you everything that we can. As I think the Warriors are about to march onto the field right now. And we're about to see that iconic march onto the field that we see from the Magna Vista Warriors year in and year out, and it should be definitely, it's always something to behold, Andrew. And this is one of those iconic entrances. You know, nobody else in the district gets an entrance this iconic.
Right.
You know, this great. And, you know, this defines Magna Vista.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely something every time you come into the hole that you get excited for, and the fans get going. So it's a good confidence booster, and gets the blood flowing for the team too. And like you said, no other team in this district has an entrance like that. So it's a little bit of an advantage for
and it was what we were talking about before when we talked about the sports complex. They didn't get a chance to make that grand entrance. They didn't get a chance to like kind of get everybody going like they would normally at Magna Vista.
Yep.
So now I think being back home, you know, I think they will play better tonight.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to seeing how they progress from last week's game. You know, they had some struggles on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side of the ball as well. So looking forward to seeing how they come back, and also seeing how Bassett does as well.
Yeah, we're going to get the national anthem that's going to be played by the Marching Warriors, and then we'll give you a little bit more of an intro and be ready for kickoff. And now we are getting set around about, what, 3 minutes till kickoff, Andrew. And we're set for what I think is going to be the game of the year. I don't know about you, but I mean, I'm definitely think this might be the game of the year.
Right, I think so too. It's kind of like we said on Smack Talk yesterday. I think we both coming into this game think this is going to be the game of the year. And before the season even started, you thought this was going to be the game of the year. So really looking forward to this. And as you can see, the Bassett team holding the trophy and going into their huddle, they're going to try to retain that.
Yeah, and we see all of the emotions of everything, and hopefully our cameraman doesn't get ran over down there.
Yeah.
They're all up in his face getting ready for this game. The emotions of this game, it should be fun. Magna Vista looks to take back the Smith River Rivalry Classic trophy that I'm sure some of these cross-sport athletes have seen in the trophy box for the last year.
Oh, yeah. And the ones that are returning remember the feeling of winning this game last year. So.
Yeah, and I think when it comes down to it, like, this is just so important to the kids, especially the ones that have been here year after year and maybe haven't won the trophy yet. Or, you know, we saw it was 6 years of Bassett losing the trophy, and some of those seniors that came through never got a chance to win the trophy. And then Bassett comes back and they finally win it for the last couple of years.
Yep.
So now some of these Magna Vista seniors are like, that maybe weren't at the varsity level in years past, they get their first chance to take it back now.
Exactly.
Well, some of them their second chance, some of them their first chance.
Exactly.
But I'm definitely excited coming in. I think this is going to be it's just going to be a fun atmosphere. And I'm glad we're here in the hole at Magna Vista. I'm glad we got some visitor fans. I'm glad we got some home fans. We got everybody.
It feels a lot more like a football game than the game did last week at the sports complex.
Definitely. I think, you know, and don't get me wrong, the sports complex is one of the best facilities, I think, you know, around the area. But, man, it's just going to be – this is just going to be like no other.
Right. And we'll see, DJ, if we see a return touchdown for this Bassett team, who's returned a couple in these last couple games for touchdowns on special teams.
We've seen plenty of returns from not only Bassett but Magna Vista as well. So let's see what we're going to see. As Stokes is going to pick it up for the first return of the night and get us going.
And he's gone.
And he's got a chance. And I think if he can beat the kicker, can he? And he got him. The kicker got him.
We almost called it, man.
That's a way to start.
Almost called it, and good way to bring out the momentum to start the game.
Look, I know his mom personally, and she's probably like, "Oh, are you serious, Elijah? You let the kicker
get you?" That's you hardly ever see the kicker make a tackle, but when he does, he's usually saving a touchdown. So, good job there by the kicker for Magna Vista.
Trying to bring our TV audience in as well, as we are set now. First Bassett possession. That's exactly what you wanted to start. Still a good return from Stokes, by the way. Just giving him a hard time, of course, as Walker Muse takes the first carry. And I said he was going to go over 150 tonight. Let's see if he does it.
You did say that, but then you did you clarified that was 150 all-purpose, not just rushing yards. So he got 3 there, 147 to go.
I hope somebody in the comments needs to keep track for us, because I definitely probably won't. Jarekus Hairston, the sophomore quarterback, in the pistol, 2 receivers to each side. He's going to keep it himself and decide to throw it outside. It's Stokes again. Stokes trying to make a move. And I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, Stokes didn't get to play in this game last year because he was actually injured with an ankle injury. So
okay.
I think this is his first time seeing this matchup at the high school level.
And that's one of the classic plays you see from Bassett. That screen pass to the outside just didn't get enough blockers over there to really make much anything, and he wasn't able to make his man miss. So good job there by the open field tackle for Magna Vista.
And he's a guy who can definitely make you miss. He's one of those guys who once he gets the football, you never know which direction he's going to go. Hairston once again in the pistol, lone receiver to the right of him.
And if you're Magna Vista, and you can stop him on 3 and out here after that huge.
Is he going to go downfield, going to give his man a chance? I think that's it was underthrown, but that's almost one of the perfect places to put it. You want to underthrow
they did
that?
Throw a flag.
Yeah, exactly, and that was the thing. He underthrew it, so then his receiver had to come back and get it. And if that corner doesn't turn his head, that's pass interference.
Yeah.
Of course, us being on the Magna Vista side, they wanted the holding call.
Right.
So.
The hold, there was a little bit of a hold there, but there's almost a little bit of a hold on every play in football.
Depends on when you want to call it, right?
Depends on what side you're on and if you want to call it or not. But that kind of, maybe that penalty gives some life to the Bassett offense that wasn't able to get much on these first 3 plays.
Yeah, they definitely weren't. It seems like they were going to stall out right there.
Right.
Even though they got it going, they haven't really. They've had they had that positive play from Walker Muse, and then the other one was a tackle for loss, a tackle for not much.
Yeah, you negated everything you gained on that first play there on that screen pass.
Hairston lines up in the pistol. He's going to roll right, looking downfield. He's got Andrew Fisher possibly, but he's covered up quickly by that Magna Vista Warriors defense. It's going to be number 21 of the Warriors, Malik Moyer, on the sack. At least he was there first. I don't know who's going to get the credit for the sack, but I saw Malik Moyer leaping out at me.
Right.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10. And I guess technically off the penalty, there was a PHCC first down for the Bassett Bengals to start the night. So we got that. And by the way, we want to let everybody know that Apex Bail Bonds is our sponsor of the game of the week for this week in this big Smith River Rivalry Classic. Hairston going to give it to Walker Muse. Walker Muse cuts left, trying to cut it outside. Let's see if he got the speed. I think he was knocked out of bounds, and
Did you just say if Walker Muse has the speed?
Trying to see if he had enough speed to kind of get it out there how he wanted to.
Yeah.
We're going to have an injury timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick break here and come back as they work on the man. We'll be right back.
Piedmont District Game of the Week brought to you in part by Pro-Am Pack of Rocky Mountain. For employment opportunities, visit career.proampack.com.
9:24 to go in the first quarter. Bassett trying to drive down the field now with a 1st and goal after the Walker Muse run. And the injured player was, of course, helped off the field as well. I think he walked off, which was good to see. A little miscommunication. Hairston just going to take it. Try to take it himself, and it was fumbled and picked up by the Warriors.
That's not something we want to see here from this Bassett team. Fumbles have plagued them so far in this season.
Well, and I think, too, and that's why I said maybe you want to put it in the young quarterback's hands. Well, number one, miscommunication between him and the running back.
Yep.
Number two, he's just trying to make something out of nothing. But you know Delando Morris is going to come in, and he's coming after the football.
Right.
Because Hairston has been prone to fumble at times.
Yep.
Because he's just an aggressive runner.
Right,
and it comes with the territory. Delando Morris, the senior, as it is senior night, which is interesting to see senior night against the Bengals. It's going to be dry as Hairston, going to take it himself. He's just going to drop down after a short game. And what a drive by the Bengals. You get the first and goal, and then you give up the football, and that was big for them last year. Last year they started off high, but then near that third quarter region is when they started to let Magna Vista back in the game with costly turnovers.
Right, and now we'll just see if their defense can kind of
Preston
really
making all kinds of moves, trying to use his speed.
Yeah.
He runs over a defender as well for a first down.
And like I said, this is a critical drive for the defense to try to bail out the offense for that turnover. So did give up a first down there, but hopefully they can stop a score on this drive and get the ball back for their offense.
And you see Preston on that play.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he tried to take it left, and then he was like, well, there's nothing there. And we saw that at the sports complex, too. Just reverses field and makes something out of nothing, and just happened to be a 13-yard play. Preston picks it up, trying to make something out of nothing. Going to try to use his speed, and I think they may even get a flag. I don't know on Magna Vista as well here, but just maybe it could be the nerves here early, causing some mistakes by both teams.
That was a good pickup there by the Magna Vista offense. That could have easily been a touchdown for the Bengal defense off that air snap.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Let's see who this is going to go against as the referees huddle up and talk about it and have a little discussion. We'd love to be a fly on the wall on this one.
I would imagine it's a holding.
I think it was an illegal block, and they're going to decline it since, really there was nothing doing on that play. So we're set up for what, second and at least 20 here?
Yeah, at least.
Harrison looks to the sideline for his play. Yeah, maybe even more than that.
You want to just make sure to get a clean snap here because you're almost in your goal line. So
you're going to give it to Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson trying to use his speed. We got another flag on the play. I don't know what this is going to be. Could be another hold, and this could just halt what was looking like a pretty decent Magna Vista drive.
Yeah, I think they are going to get a hold. It's there close to the backfield. Maybe a hold on the receiver there, since it is near the outside.
It's been one of those things, and this is kind of what we felt like. I think even last year, there was the emotions were really high early into that game, so everybody felt like they were a little on edge.
Right.
So let's see once everything calms down how it'll go. If Harrison takes the snap, be called. He's going to be dangerously close to his own end zone.
Wow,
that was going to be Andrew Fisher with the knock out of bounds.
They were lucky to get out of their end zone there and avoid that safety.
Yeah, you can.
You always want to make plays on offense, but when you're near your goal line, you have to be very careful because making a play may cost your team trying to make a play.
Right, and Ryan Parker was just trying to make he's trying to make something out of nothing, like we've seen has been something that's been needed to be done early in this game. And
right. And you see Bassett here now with the 3rd and 24 is what the board says. I'll agree with it.
Third and 24, and Magna Vista's inside of the 5. This will be a perfect, and that's a high snap as well.
They punted on 3rd down.
And maybe you're just conceding defeat on the drive on that one. I don't know.
Huh.
And I don't know. Maybe Harrison didn't realize it was 3rd down. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's one that
interesting call.
Is interesting. Oh, but here's the thing. You've seen snap issues early. Not only have you seen bad snaps, you've seen fumbles. You might just be like, let's just get out of this terrible field position that we're in and just give it away.
Or maybe the person running the board didn't have the right number.
Possible.
I didn't look at the sidelines.
I think it said 3rd on the sidelines too, so I think everybody's a little confused.
Okay.
But nonetheless, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Walker Muse takes it, tries to make a cut. Nothing there for him. He stopped quickly.
Kind of starting this drive like they did the first one with the run up the middle. We'll see if they try to throw the screen pass too and just have a scheme that they're trying to get established.
And you wonder how quick they'll put it back in Harrison's hands again to kind of let him get his confidence back up. Because I've always wondered, as a coach, how long do you wait to give it back to the guy who just gave it up?
Right. As the quarterback, you give it to him on the first play. Maybe he doesn't make the play, but
Walker Muse is met immediately. And that's just what you were talking about when we had the show. It's Magna Vista defensive line showing up.
Yep. Getting in the backfield. You know, that's the thing. If you can disrupt the handoff for this Bassett team, it takes away their ability to throw that screen pass, to hit you with the quarterback run. If you can get somebody in the backfield, it really disrupts their offensive flow. We have a 3rd and 8 here on the 20-yard line. Probably a little bit far for a field goal if you don't make it. So I would say it's probably 4-down territory.
Hairston takes the snap. Looking downfield, got a man. Darius Hairston, he's going to walk in for the first touchdown of the night for the Bassett Bengals.
And I think that was some blown coverage there on Magna Vista. They didn't have anybody.
Nobody was anywhere near him, right?
Yeah. They think it might have been some miscommunication there on the defensive side.
And Darius Hairston has been making some big catches. I don't remember seeing a lot from him early on in the season, but late in the season, he's really started to come into his own, and he's made some huge catches for the Bassett Bengals.
Yep.
It's Freddie Lopez set to make this a 7-point lead for the Bassett Bengals. Kick is up, and it is good for the Bengals.
And after seeing that extra point attempt, DJ, that 30-yard field goal may have been an acceptable range for him if they wouldn't have made it on that 3rd down.
Exactly, but nonetheless, let's take a quick break. Let's come back with Magna Vista's next possession.
Piedmont District Game of the Week brought to you in part by Pro-Am Pack of Rocky Mount. For employment opportunities, visit career.proampack.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real.
All right, kickoff Magna Vista with their next possession.
Good field position for Magna Vista, getting the ball on their own 40.
You think
Bassett tried a short kickoff, maybe to try to get the ball on a
maybe.
It wasn't an onside kick, but they have been prone to try to get the ball back on special teams when they score.
And they've had some good opportunities. They've shown some that's been kind of a strength of their special teams unit. It's been trying to get the football back.
Exactly.
Here comes that Warriors offense for their second possession of the night. Hairston in the shotgun, 2 backs beside him. It's going to be Tyler Johnson. Johnson trying to make a move. He stopped quickly. First one to him was Simeon Walker Muse.
It's interesting here. They've only ran about 6 plays, but the run just doesn't seem to be there. So when if you're Magna Vista, do you try to throw the ball down the field?
It's just tough because, I almost feel like maybe you attack some of these younger corners out there, but then, there's veteran leadership in the deep secondary. So what do you do?
And what do we call? Oh.
Trying to go for the screen, and I think he hit Preston in the knees that time.
Yeah, he had blockers out front, though, so that could have materialized into a pretty good gain.
I think he's just got to connect with his man on that one, because with a screen, you're going to get pressure.
Right.
3rd and 12 for the Warriors. Could be a big stop for Bassett if they can get another high snap. He's tackled quickly. Elijah Stokes on the tackle.
And this is not how you wanted this to start, DJ, if you're Magna Vista, because you're going to probably have to punt it now here after another 3 and out and give Bassett the ball with a lot of momentum. And this Bassett offense hasn't really shown that they can't move the ball. They only gave the ball back off the fumble. So.
Well, and we talked about it before. Bassett's offense is good as long as they don't turn the ball over.
Exactly.
When they don't turn the ball over, they can move the football.
Exactly.
But nonetheless, let's do this. Let's take another quick break here on the timeout. So we'll take a quick timeout with him. We'll be right back.
Man, pow!
Come join the Drake team. We have the following positions available. We offer stable work environment, medical, dental, and life insurance, 401k, holiday and vacation pay, employee referral bonus, pre-employment requirements, drug screen, high school diploma, or GED equivalent. Please apply at drakeexclusion.com. Equal opportunity employment. Join our team today.
Fourth and 9 for the Warriors. Let's see if they kick it away, and they do. And Bassett just going to let it bounce. It takes
a good roll.
Yeah, good Magna Vista bounce on that one.
That's a very nice scheme to have in your playbook. They run a shotgun snap for their punts, so they may catch a defense off guard and go for it. You really can never tell with the way they form on that fourth down.
Yeah, and that's kind of having your quarterback kick it as well.
Right.
And you got, of course, a good roll, too, can be one of those things that's good. I know Chad Hall, who's helping us out on the production end, I know that's his favorite play in the playbook. But
the quarterback kick?
The quarterback kick.
On the depth chart, it says QB/P.
Hairston in the empty set, going to roll. Trying to go downfield to Fisher. He got hit, and that ball just went nowhere near where he wanted it to go.
Yeah, I think that was a play off of emotion. I think that he was trying to go for the long ball there. I think he had a man kind of shorter, but he rolled out and was trying to make that home run play.
And, sometimes we give him a little bit more of a leash because he is a sophomore quarterback.
Right.
But Coach Johnson is like, no, you don't make that throw.
Right.
Because I saw him, he was emotional on the sideline. Like, no, that's not the throw you make.
Right.
Just throw it away or take the sack. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals with their 7-point lead here. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Hairston coming out of the pistol again. Another miscommunication play. And that could be what blows up Bassett's drives more than anything right now.
Yeah, that's the second time in this short first quarter that there's been miscommunication on which way the handoff is going. I think they know the play, but he goes to the wrong side for the handoff, and it just kind of blows up from there.
I almost wonder, what do you do in that situation? Because you don't want to pat one side of your hip or something like that, because you don't want to always give it away. But is there some subtle signal that you can give to clean that up?
Yeah, I would definitely say, at least for the rest of this quarter and probably the next possession, maybe you just don't run that play. Maybe you just keep it on the back burner and see if you can run it later in the game.
Another empty set on 3rd down and long. Hairston going downfield, trying to go to Darius Hairston. It's a little short of him.
And a good stop here by Magna Vista. With the momentum Bassett had, they were able to stop him, hold him to a 3-and-out, and now they're going to get the ball back and try to put themselves on the board here before this first quarter is over.
And I think Justin Preston was on the coverage there. Him or Tyler Johnson, one was on the coverage. And, they were all over that play. There was not even an inch of space for them. For Hairston to try to make that, not only Hairston to make that throw, but the other Hairston to make that catch.
Right.
That's Lopez. He's just gonna soccer kick it at that point. Because I've never seen that be a thing, and I think the fans are a little bit upset as well. But
yeah,
I've never seen anything like that.
I don't know if that's legal or not.
Once again, trying to make something out of nothing.
Yeah. But what do you do? Do you back Bassett up and make them re-punt?
Yeah, and they're going to throw the flag. But you wonder what it's going to be because I don't think he was in the end zone. So that's another thing. If they give you the football right here, you'll take it. You just never know. You just never know what you're going to get.
It's very interesting. Like you said, never seen that before. So thinking on his feet as a player just might have done something that's against the rule book.
And there hasn't been really a decision made. Looks like Magna Vista's offense is on the field.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to get the ball within your red zone, so maybe you just decline this penalty and take it where you get it.
Yeah. Because they got it marked right now at the 20.
Yeah.
At worst. And I guess what would that be? An illegal kick, I guess?
It does look like they may.
So they're going to give it to him where he kicked it, I guess.
Wow. I like the 2-yard line, so good break here for Magna Vista.
Might have been exactly what they needed. I mean,
Right.
They already were going to have pretty good field position regardless. So may have been the break that they needed. Harrison on 1st and 10, trying to give it to Preston. Preston's met in the backfield.
You had 3 white jerseys in there before he was even able to hand the ball off. You had 3 white jerseys in the backfield.
Yeah, between Sterling Jameson, Mehmedi was in there. There were plenty of options to take him down to the ground if need be. Harrison just going to throw it up.
Ooh.
Ryan Martin lets it go right through his hands. And imagine if you're Magna Vista and you don't get something here, you're going to be hurting.
Oh, man. You definitely have to at least get a field goal here. But getting the ball basically on your inside your 5-yard line and not turning that into a score, that's tough.
3rd and 4 for the Warriors. Let's see what play they got up their sleeve. Harrison takes the snap. It's a high snap.
False start?
I think they're going to call offsides on the defense. So make that 3rd down a little bit easier.
Yeah, they may gain about 1.5 yards instead of the 5 yards they usually get.
Who knows? What do you do if you're the Warriors here? Because the runs haven't worked.
QB sneak. Just
Maybe.
get under center and.
Well, because I don't know if the Warriors run as much of that QB power as Bassett does. So that's usually where maybe other teams will lean, and they may lean on that this time. They may lean on a QB keeper. Who knows?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're lining up in the shotgun, kind of a power formation to the right side of the field.
Harrison going to keep it himself.
He might have been stopped short.
With the QB keeper, but yes, he was definitely stopped short. Going to bring up 4th and goal. If Bassett can get this stop, it's going to be huge. Or do you kick it? Because you haven't been able to do what you want to do with the football on offense.
You're almost on the goal line here. I don't think you kick it. I think you do a sneak here. You get up under center, but
we're not going to see that.
Going in the shotgun.
Once you get in the shotgun, the snap.
Bassett stops
the
him.
snap is killing them. The snap is killing their timing.
Yep. That's why I say in that situation, if you can just get up under the center and just try to poke it in, you don't have far to go.
The way these snaps are going, I think you're going to have to get under center more regardless.
Yeah.
Like it may not be what you do, but there's either going to have to be a center change or you're going to have to get under center.
Right.
And
but if you're looking at any type of positive from that drive, you do give Bassett the ball at the 2-yard line.
Right back where they were, pretty much.
They definitely got a lot of field to make up.
I think he got to go quick pass here. He better not keep.
And he was trying to keep it. And
why would you keep that out of shotgun though?
Yeah,
you're already at the 2-yard line.
And Magna Vista tried to rip the ball out there on that tackle because they know he's a little prone to fumbling. So
I almost think you would have been better off running a slant to the outside receiver.
You just don't want to give up. You just don't want to give up an interception here because an interception here is almost automatic touchdown. So
he's going to keep it again, trying to run off the outside edge. He gets some yards on the play on that one.
And that's really what they were trying to do there is just give him a little more space to make a good 3rd down play.
They're going with the safe option to set up an easier 3rd down for
them. They gained about 5 yards there, so that sets them up with a manageable 3rd and 5 here. Almost to end the first quarter. Probably get a couple more plays. Just a little over a minute left.
3rd and 6 for the Bengals. Like you said, about 1:05 left to go in this first quarter. We've seen the Bengals put the only score on the board. Magna Vista's been oh so close. I think we are. He's gonna try to go quick, trying to hit Stokes or maybe Fisher. But that defensive line of Magna Vista got their hands up, and that's all you got to do. That's the perfect play.
And so now if you're Magna Vista, you're going to get the ball back. You're going to have probably time to run 2 plays to end this first quarter. And you really want to go into the second with opportunity to score because you want to get on the board and get this game tied up.
And this is a tough place to punt, too.
Oh, yeah. You drop this ball and try to kick it out of the end zone, they're going to give the other team a touchdown. So
and we're probably going to go QB kick here, I'm assuming.
Yeah. That or try to catch them off sides.
Yeah, it is 4th and 6. And he's just going to kick it away.
It's a pretty good
It's
punt.
Hairston. And it's going to take a Magna Vista bounce.
Yeah.
And the Warriors will come back onto the field.
And now, you get the ball with really good field position, but this Bassett defense has been able to stop everything Magna Vista's tried to throw at them. So,
I mean, and that's true. Like, this Bassett defense has stepped up tonight.
Oh,
they've.
Which we expected that.
Yeah, I think, Coach Johnson called them one of the fastest defenses he's had. And, they're flying to the ball here. Early in this game, it's going to be Preston. He's going to cut back to the inside. Preston
field.
with the speed. Can he make it? To the 5. Jacavis Preston.
And that's what you needed if you're Magna Vista. You needed this big play, and now you're going to have just enough time to get one snap off, and hopefully you can score this ball to end this first quarter and go into the second tied up.
Well, and Preston just seems to be what Magna Vista needs when they need something.
Right.
He seems to give them a play every time they need it. Preston, again, going to try to cut back.
But this Bassett defense is one of the tougher ones on the goal line. So you were just in this predicament not too long ago and gave up on the
Feels like deja vu, don't it?
Yeah.
Ricky Penn on the tackle, 10 seconds to go. Let's see if Magna Vista runs this play. They are. Hairston going to keep it himself. No blockers for him, so that didn't work. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. And Magna Vista's got to be frustrated by their execution in this game. Second quarter coming up after this break.
School Sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeextrusion.com. You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, Martinsville.
What happened to that clunker of yours?
That old thing? It's seen better days. I got this great deal at Autos by Nelson in Martinsville.
Impressive. But what made you drive all the way to Martinsville for a used car?
They've got over 500 quality pre-owned vehicles. It was totally worth it.
I'd say so. If you'd rolled up in that thing one more time, I was going to start shopping around for a new boyfriend.
Autos by Nelson. Stop by any of our dealerships today or visit us online.
This is how much money you deserve for your injury. It's their job to try to talk you into taking less money.
Every day, lawyers bombard the TVs, airwaves, and billboards claiming to care more about you or frighten insurance companies into making a great settlement. Word of mouth is the best way to gather information about a law firm. At Gardner Barrow & Sharp, we've been representing people from Southern Virginia for over 45 years. If you have any legal matter, from a simple traffic ticket all the way to major litigation, ask around and give us a call.
All right, beginning of the second quarter, Magna Vista with a chance to get a score here. Last possession, they were oh so close and couldn't get it. A lot of pressure up front, and somehow he got it to his man. Took the hit and got the touchdown.
Bassett had the pressure, and he just threw it, and it seemed like a receiver just came out of nowhere to catch that ball.
Yeah, and Ryan Parker just found that little gap that he needed to find, and Harrison just stood in there, took the hit, and made the throw. That's a great throw by him and a great catch by Parker.
And that's really what you wanted to see here to start this second quarter for Magna Vista. Get them some momentum, tie this game up potentially. Not the best first quarter, but there's a lot of football left to play.
We got a flag on the extra point attempt here.
You don't see that very often.
Somebody's got to be moving early, right?
Yeah, it looks like they're calling a false start on the offense.
All right, yeah. So it looks like we're gonna have maybe an illegal substitution. You're gonna. I think the people watching at home may have to get a little settled in after that score, because I mean now it seems like maybe the rhythm's starting to get going here. So now it feels like the band is not the only one that's got the rhythm out here tonight. Extra point is up.
No good.
It was short and no good. Definitely so. Magna Vista finding their rhythm. We'll be right back.
Huge shout out to New College Institute, a proud sponsor of the Piedmont District Game of the Week.
Looking for that special gift, but funds are a little tight? Eden Jewelry is moving to its new location, The Hill Chiropractic Center. Huge moving sale with up to 50% on all your favorite jewelry. Shop and save. Inventory won't last long. Eden Jewelry, 803 Commonwealth Boulevard, Martinsville, Virginia. 276-634-0222.
Magna Vista getting oh so close to that early Bassett lead, but they're still down by one here. As
Magna Vista tried to do a little like squib kick there to try to get the ball back potentially, and Bassett was able to catch it and get a decent gain to start almost on their 40, about at the 38-yard line.
Jamar Johnson with a pretty good return, kind of just scooping it up and trying to get whatever he can on that one.
Exactly.
Is this when the offenses really start going, or the defense is going to show up a little more now? Who knows?
It's like we said on the show
because the defense has already been showing up.
It's like we said on the show last night. This is going to be a defensive game, so I would say the second option.
So you think it's going to be 42-40 or nothing?
No.
Harrison going to take it himself on the option. Walker Muse with good concentration to catch that one, and we got a flag on the play. I'm going to throw mine out there too, since everybody's throwing them. You think they're both the same flag? You think they've seen some different things?
It seems different from different sides of the ball.
We got holding, and then we got face mask, so we got offsetting penalties. So I've never really understood offsetting penalties.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like a waste of hand motions and energy.
Yeah. If you have two flags, just put them up, put them back in your pocket, and go on with life.
Bassett set to break the huddle on this 1st and 10. Let's just call it a PHCC first down since we haven't had enough of them yet. Why not? On our game of the week, sponsored by Apex Bail Bonds. Harrison looking quick. Valentine, good catch by him. got stopped up a little bit, stumbled a little.
Yeah, good 5-yard gain there. Those sideline like screen passes are really what Bassett likes to throw at you, to try to get their receivers in some open space and get them to make plays.
And DeLando Morse did a good job of not allowing him to get much off of it, because we know Valentine, once he gets in a little bit of space, he can use that speed and run past you.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, even with not much of a gain, that's about as good as you were going to get probably on that inside handoff. So 2nd and 7, that's where you almost expect to be.
Hairston going to keep it himself. Met quickly, and he's just going to cover up the football because you know they were coming after.
Oh, yeah. That play was broken up from the line of scrimmage. The Magna Vista defensive line just ate up Bassett's and didn't give the quarterback any time to make any type of play.
Can I issue my first apology to the Magna Vista defensive line? Sorry, I doubted you. But you said it right. I don't think we could have judged either one of these teams off of the games that we saw last week against the Eagles.
Right. And they're both coming out here and playing pretty strong, you know, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Hairston in an empty set on 3rd and 10. Looking to pass, looking downfield. Going to keep it. Going to try Andrew Fisher, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson going to return it.
It looks like
and I think it may have been a block in the back, possibly.
Holding or blocking back. If it's in the backfield, that's usually what the flag's for.
And just as we started talking about these defenses, Tyler Johnson gives us an interception for our
and he came and just
offensive.
undershot that route. The ball was just a little bit underthrown and went right into the hands of Johnson there for Magna Vista.
And I think that's when you kind of got to throw maybe as far down the field as you can on that one.
But now you see here just early in this second quarter, it almost seemed like Bassett had all the momentum, and now it's shifted.
It shifted. .9:35 to go in the second quarter as we're set for first down as they get all the penalties out of the way.
Offsetting
so we got offsetting penalties again. Okay.
I guess each flag tonight we get 2 for the price of 1.
That's the BOGO you don't want.
Oh, they did call an extra penalty, though, for unsportsmanlike conduct on Bassett. So that'll give Magna Vista a couple extra yards to start this drive.
And maybe that's just you trying to...
It's an emotion thing.
Get that emotion back where you want. Good to see Kobe Harefield back on the field tonight as well. I know he's been dealing with an ankle injury. And I think that is probably helping Bassett's rush and their run stop defense as well. Been plenty of there's been plenty of discussion after that.
It looks like the Bassett sideline was a little animated there. I don't think they liked that unsportsmanlike call.
And I don't know if they called it on Hairston or what happened per se. But
that's one of those things where you'd like to be a fly down there to just hear what's going on.
Got to get one of those cameras that just zoom across the field on a little wire or something. I'm gonna get Chad to put that in the budget.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, especially with this unsportsmanlike conduct, Magna Vista getting good field position. Still down 1 because they weren't able to make that extra point, but you probably score here because you have the momentum, you know, and then you're up in this game at home, and you get the ball to start the second half.
And then if you're on the Bassett side, you want to get a stop here and kind of even it out again.
Give some life back to your team.
Hairston in the shotgun, twins to both sides. Another high snap. Preston takes it. He's going to try to kick it outside. Walker Muse almost tripped him up, and Walker Muse met him again.
Came back and got him again.
If at first you don't succeed.
Try again.
Second down and 6.
Second and 6 for the Warriors. As they looks like they may have the momentum, Andrew. Harrison going downfield. Tyler Johnson getting past everybody. And that's the big play guy that we talked about time and time again. And if I'm Bassett, he doesn't get the football.
Exactly.
I mean, he's just a big play waiting to happen. Exactly. He just got the interception, and then he comes back and catches the touchdown. He's just so fast and so athletic, too. So it's kind of one of those things where he just out-hustles you sometimes on the field. As it seems like you said, Magna Vista starting to find their momentum. But then it's going to be like, now you're just waiting for Bassett's counterpunch.
Exactly.
That one is up and good. Magna Vista with the 6-point lead. How will the Bengals respond?
Buy or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money markets, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you're tired of 800 members or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 638-8771.
At Riverside Pond, we care about you. Customer service is our #1 priority, where we have a huge selection of items, from the latest electronics to antique coins and everything in between. Don't forget to check out our full inventory of jewelry. At Riverside Pond, we pay top dollar for gold and other items of value. Need help making ends meet? We're here for you with fast cash loans and monthly giveaways.
Money is low when you need more dough. Riverside Pond is the place to go.
It's your Apex Belmont's game of the week. Bassett versus Magna Vista, the Smith River Rivalry Classic. It looked like Magna Vista was trying to get the football back.
Trying to take a play out of the Bassett playbook there to get that onside kick. And I think that's a play you run a lot if you have a lot of trust in your defense, because you know that if you don't succeed, you're going to give really good field position up. So if you didn't believe in your defense, I don't think you run that play quite often.
Well, and coming off of a recent turnover, I think you believe in your defense the most because of that.
Yep. And it'll be interesting to see when Bassett tries to go back to the air for some yards.
This is usually their screen formation, but they're going to run it right up the middle. Walker Muse trying to cut it outside, but he's wrapped up and tackled. Good play
by about 8 yards there.
By number 41, Xavier Carter. He was going to make sure that he wasn't going to beat him.
You don't have to give much space to Walker Muse. He usually makes his own play.
But that was one of those plays where in other games, I think Walker Muse would have took that for 6.
Yep.
But credit to this Magna Vista defense.
Yeah, they've shown up really well tonight so far. 2 takeaways.
And, I mean, we've said it before, credit to both of the defenses. Both of the defenses have played well. It's just been recently that the scores have started to come. That's Harrison going to roll right. Good chip block. And that's going to be dropped by Valentine.
Yeah, I don't know if that ball was just a little bit low or what, but
I thought he was going to come up with it. It looked like he caught it, but then once he got up, you saw, of course, he didn't have it.
You saw the ball kind of go across the field, and you said, well, I guess he didn't catch it.
Going to set up 3rd and 2 for the Bengals. What did they go for here? Did they go Did they go for the run, or did they go for the pass here?
Well, you go for the run, and if they miss it, they trust in their defense just as much as Magna Vista does. So even if they give the ball up here, you trust your defense.
Harrison out of the pistol, going to keep it himself. Just going to try to power his way through. And I think if you're Bassett, you might be a little frustrated that they blew the whistle so soon, because he was still pushing forward, it looked like.
Right.
But nonetheless, great stop by the Warriors defense.
Yeah,
can't credit them enough.
Yeah, and this is a situation where that QB punt formation is so critical because you don't know if they're going to throw it, run it, or punt it with the way they line up here on 4th down.
Ethan Stockton, Dallas Ayers, you just can't credit this Warriors defense enough. It's going to be 4th down, and I think they got him on the hard count. I think that's the first down you wanted.
Yeah. You didn't even have to run a play. You just did that hard count and got the defense off sides.
That's going to be a PHCC first down for the Bassett Bengals. And I think 4th and 2 is one of the hardest, 4th and 2 and shorter are one of the hardest plays because it's an automatic first down if you jump, but you want to be a little anxious because you want to get the jump on the ball.
And you know it's usually going to be a run.
Walker Muse right up the middle.
Again, like I said, just needs a little bit of space and then makes his own play. But really good open field tackle there for the safeties of Magna Vista because that one, if they wouldn't have stopped it, was going for 6. So.
And that's been a point of interest in this game has been open field tackling because both teams have played well in terms of open, in the open spaces, not letting anybody shift past them.
And that's usually something that plagues defenses is those open field missed opportunities, but we hadn't seen much of that tonight for either team.
And they're going to call a false start as Stokes was in motion.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty there for Bassett, backing him up on what was a really good play there before, and now you take a little bit of that momentum back because you lose 5 of those yards.
So we're going to set up a 1st and 15 for the Bengals as they huddle up. And I wonder if we'll see any more tempo from either one of these teams. Or,
yeah.
What's gonna kind of be the changes kind of as the wind blows in the game.
Well, the wind sure is blowing because it's fairly cold.
Literally. Trying to go up top. I think it was going to Jalen wide. No, actually, it was Darius Hairston.
Bassett wanting a flag there for pass interference, but I think he was in the catching motion before the Magna
Well, we
Vista
got flags on the field too, so I saw the Bengals clapping a little bit, so I was like maybe, but then I couldn't see him.
I thought he had the ball before Magna Vista made the play.
So it's going to be pass interference on the Warriors. It's going to mark us up 15 yards and set up a 1st and 10.
Yep, another first down from penalties. That's one thing that Magna Vista for this first half has given. They haven't given up many first downs on their own. There's been some help from penalties each time almost.
Right. They give. It's Walker Muse, and Hairston got tackled for his troubles. Walker Muse, and that was, as Orlando Brown would say, easy money.
Easy money.
Good run from Walker Muse. As I said he would be successful in the game.
Right.
It's been a little bit harder to come by than maybe I thought, but
150 is a tough number to hit, no matter how you look at it.
Maybe I was being facetious. You never know. Freddie Lopez set the kick as Bassett looking to take the lead here, retake the lead here in the second quarter with 4:49 to go. That's going to be up and good. The Bassett Bengals respond in a big way. We'll be right back.
Be extremely talented and extremely self-motivated. Extreme passion and extreme drive are an extreme must. Apply to Modern Muscle Extreme at modernmuscleextreme.com/jobs or by giving us an extreme call at 276-666-1934 today. Extreme positions are available. Apply extreme. Be extreme.
The Smith River Rivalry Classic is right here
ball's
on
on the
Facebook
ground.
Live. And yeah, onside kick. Bassett trying to get the football back. Let's see what the call is.
Call.
And they give it to
wow.
Bassett. And Bassett has been unusually good at that.
Oh, no, they're changing their mind.
that call was went against Bassett a couple times where they felt like they got it, and then somebody comes in and says no.
Maybe the ref was playing a late April Fool's joke, you know, because he sure pointed the way of Bassett getting that possession, and then he said, just kidding.
And maybe it was somebody who saw it from a better angle. You never know. It's hard to see up here because it's just a scrum to us.
Exactly. And it could have been something where Magna Vista got it and then got the pile got, piled on, and then Bassett came away with it, but Magna Vista held possession first. A big play here for Magna Vista, and he's got open space.
Preston got a chance. The Davis Preston showing out on senior night.
And there's no flags on that play.
Yeah, Preston just anytime Magna Vista needs a big play, it just seems like he's like, I got this. Just give me the ball. And that kick is going to be up and good. The big DeCavis Preston touchdown gives Magna Vista the lead once again. We'll be back with Bassett's next possession.
More than willing to do anything for a student that may need something.
My PHCC experience has been great.
I've loved every minute of it, and I can't wait to finish it out strong.
Harris Nursery is the premier full-service grower of retail and wholesale plant material in Danville, Martinsville, Eden, and Reedsville. Our services include spring bedding plants, 23 acres of landscape stock, bulk mulch, and over 200 tons of landscape rock. Our experienced staff is happy to help you with free landscaping ideas. Harris Nursery, certified professional growers for over 35 years.
The Martinsville-Henry County Chamber.
DeCavis Preston just scored on a long rushing touchdown to give Magna Vista the lead back, and this is starting to be almost like, you know how they talk about lead changes in basketball games?
Yeah.
This is kind of what it's starting to be. It's just going back and forth now that everybody's got going.
Yeah, and actually, DJ, it was a screen pass. It looked almost like it was a rush because he caught it in the backfield, but it was a screen pass that just had blockers, and he made space, made his own space.
He's going to kick that one high. I think that Stokes is going to pick it up. And Stokes has got a chance to return it, and he's tackled.
The special teams of Magna Vista has given Bassett good field position almost each time they've kicked the ball off. And there, the kicker had him and slowed him down just a little bit enough to get a tackle there before they gave up a touchdown.
And
Bassett, their last two games, has scored special teams touchdowns, so that's something that they want to do to keep that record up.
It must be a quota or something. There's a quota out there. If we score the special teams touchdown, we get a bonus or something.
It looks like they may be walking the ball down the field. Face mask.
So that's going to give that's going to give Bassett even better field position.
Going to get the ball.
And of
at
course,
the
they took the huddle
20-yard
from
line.
they took the huddle from where they thought the ball was going to be, so they run a little farther down the field. Bassett trying to respond here. Hairston kept it himself. Continues to push forward, and that's one thing about Hairston. He's a hard guy to take down.
Reminds you a lot of the Kevon Smith, right, from last year.
Definitely, you know, and there was a late flag on the play, so you never know if that's going to be a hold. They're going to call another face mask on Magna Vista. A PHCC first down and a little more added on to it after that.
And now you have a first and goal from the 5. So here in a matter of less than a minute, we're going to have 2 lead changes potentially. 3 lead changes potentially.
I thought once the score started, I think it would be a little, you know, it's like a snowball. Once it gets going, then you're good. First and goal from the 5. Hairston out of the pistol. Going to take it himself right up the middle again. And I think he's going to be stopped a little short.
But having a physical runner as Hairston is on the Bassett side, that really helps you in these goal line situations. Because you don't have to get under center for the snap, because you know that QB power play is really going to get you some positive yards almost every time.
And he might be going for it again. Valentine was wide open, and I think there could be a penalty on Bassett because Valentine was so alone that he was like, I got to get it to him.
Yeah, trying to rush that play to try to get a quick score and just cost a 5-yard penalty that backs him up to the 5-yard line.
And I may be crazy on that one. I almost think you let him run over there late, make sure everybody's set, and then just as he's coming to the right of the field, you throw it to the left of the field.
Yeah,
you
do a little
as he's coming to the outside, you throw it to the inside.
Yep.
Second and goal, this time from the 7. Hairston once again in that power formation. Hairston going to keep it himself, going to cut it outside. Stiff arms a man as Jerichus Hairston gets another touchdown, and they couldn't even take him down.
No.
That's how big he is.
And like I said,
Absolutely
now you have 3 lead changes potentially in a matter of less than 2 minutes.
If the extra point goes through.
And if it doesn't go through, then you have still a tie.
Game.
It still counts as a score change. So
Freddie Lopez with a chance to take the lead here in the first half.
And, you know, coming into this game, especially like on the show last night, I predicted a 21-14 whole game, and here we have a 21-20 first half.
21-20 first half as the Bassett Bengals behind Jerichus Hairston on that drive were able to score.
Our members, new and old, big and small. We appreciate your membership and applaud your valuable contributions to our community. If you are interested in membership information for your business or organization, please contact the Chamber at 276-632-6401 or visit us online at martinsville.com.
Pro-Am Pack is hiring dependable machine operators at their facility in Rocky Mount, Virginia. 12-hour shift positions with a rotating schedule giving you every other Friday through Sunday off. Excellent pay, starting at $13.50 to $14 an hour or more based on your experience and background. Shift premium for 75 cents for night shift. Available overtime plus bonus opportunities. Full benefit packages, including medical, dental, vision, flex spending, paid leave, 401k with a company match, paid vacation, and holiday pay. Pro-Am Pack is quickly becoming a leader in global marketplace. They provide creative packaging solutions for their personal care, home, food, and pets. Get started today.
Freddie Lopez kicks off after Bassett retakes the lead.
Probably go in the end zone.
That will, and that was one that you hope if you're Magna Vista to bounce right back at you.
Well, and I was anticipating another onside kick there. But maybe from the last play where their defense gave up a touchdown, Bassett decided, maybe we should put him back a little further in the field and not give him a good field position to start the drive.
You may have to play, change your strategy up now that the offenses have gotten going.
Right, but that's a staple of this Bassett team. Just like with the kickoff returns, is recovering an onside kick.
Their special teams is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty crazy. Magna Vista, in their next possession, is going to be Preston. Going to shift off a defender. Going to be knocked out of bounds by Mamedi. Second and 3 for the Warriors. Strides Hairston lines up in the shotgun. Once again, another give to Preston, and he's met in the backfield by Simeon Walker.
Just about every yard gained on that first down was just given back up on that play on second down. The Bassett defense just breaking up and getting through that offensive line for the Bengals.
So now it makes third down a little bit more interesting. It looked like it would have been maybe a sure thing, per se.
Yeah.
Hairston looking, trying to convert on the third down. Ryan Parker is tripped up.
Thank you.
Jalen Lod with a good tackle on the play as it sets up fourth down. Let's see if they're going to go for it or not.
Or maybe
Hairston has kicked before.
Oh, got him.
And they got Belangia on the
that
offside.
Gives them a first down. That's another thing that's so dangerous is, again, where they do that quarterback punt, you never know. Is it a punt? Is it a...
when we had Chad on the broadcast before, I told him that was a good play.
Chad just doesn't like the QB/P on the depth chart, man. That's all. Just wait until the NFL starts adopting it, and you see Aaron Rodgers kicking punts.
They'll definitely be giving him MVP then. I don't know. For the record, Derrick Henry should have won MVP. That's going to be a first down for Magna Vista.
And this is a drive that you'd really like to score on for Magna Vista because you're getting the ball back for the second half. But if you can come in at halftime and be up in this game, that's a plus.
As Preston's going to run that one after the PHCC first down by the Warriors. Going to set up second down on this play. Second and 7 for the Warriors, and I think they're going to try to make this the last possession for everybody in this first half. Hairston looking, nobody was there for him. He throws it to Johnson, who somehow scooped up that low throw.
Yeah, that one, I thought that ball touched the ground.
I thought it bounced up to him and he caught it, but.
And Magna Vista's going to take a timeout here, so maybe they are going to try to score. I thought maybe they just try to run this clock out and go into halftime just down one.
Well, I think it's all going to depend on this play too.
Right, and
but then if you're Bassett, you might have to start taking timeouts yourself.
And before this second quarter started, DJ, did you think we'd be in a 1-point game with Magna Vista?
I thought it would be close, but I didn't know it would be 21-20 per se. I didn't know we'd have 41 total points already on the board.
Seeing a lot more scoring than I thought too. It's good to see, but seeing a lot more scoring.
And we're exactly a minute to go in the first half. Magna Vista with a third down potential conversion here, or Bassett could get the ball with a chance to score themselves.
Well, I think if you're Magna Vista, you run this play clock goes back to 40. If Bassett gets the ball back, it's going to be very little time.
Speaking of runs, they are going to run it, but Tyler Johnson is met quickly. He tried to make that cut, and he got a pretty firm introduction.
And it looks like they're going to give Magna Vista a first down.
I don't think there's any way they can give them a first down. It's not. I think they're going to say, I don't know. I'm not certain.
I think everybody was a little confused there. You had one
And
sideline
maybe
judge
you
signaling
think they're
for
going to
first
measure
down.
it here, maybe? Since it is so close, it's a very close spot.
I mean, just judging from the high level we are here, it does look like it's a little bit short. But I can see where the sideline judge on this side would have thought it was a first down.
Yeah, I think so too, as the referees kind of think about it a little bit and they're going to discuss it. And I think it's going to stay a first down. It looks
Right.
like. Doesn't look like there's going to be any changes here. And I think everybody wants a little bit of an explanation, but they are going to measure it.
And it is. And so that sideline judge did have the right view. But that's a play you always have to measure when it's that close.
I think so too. And sometimes it always looks a little farther than you thought it was when you measure it because
Exactly.
maybe it wasn't as close as you thought. First and 10. Surprisingly, Magna Vista didn't call a timeout, which I guess with all the stoppages, they really didn't need to on that particular play. Harrison with the fake reverse. Think about going downfield, he's going to do it. And it's going to almost be interception, but it's going to be friendly fire on that one.
Yeah, you had two Bengals there trying to make the interception, and they kind of collided with one another. So, but that was a home run shot. I wasn't expecting that on this play.
They went fake, fake
double
handoff,
fake, yeah.
fake reverse, and then trying to go downfield on the play. Second and 10 for the Warriors. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Harrison takes the snap. He's looking right. Goes to the outside of the field. Medley lets it go right through his hands.
Yeah. I think that's what we're going to see here for these last couple plays is they're going to try to pass the ball to get the ball down the field and score before this half's over. The rushing attack has been good, but with running the ball, unless you get a first down, you just give up a lot of time.
Well, luckily you got if you can get a first down here, you got 2 timeouts, so you have a better chance at running the ball if you want to go that route. .32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Magna Vista trying to drive down the field here late. Lots of pressure. They went for the screen play, but he was met quickly by number 68, Ty Klein.
And now it's an interesting play because if you don't punt it here, you give Bassett good field position with probably enough time for 1 to 2 plays, 2 plays with timeouts. But they're going to line up in their standard formation and either punt or throw.
And they are going to throw. Harrison going to go downfield, low throw. I think that's going to be brought in by Ryan Martin. And they're going to hurry to the line. I don't know.
Yeah.
And of course the clock stops until the ball is spotted. So they're just going to get up there and hurry. With 20 seconds to go, Harrison trying to go downfield again, looking towards the sideline. Tries to get it to Medley, but it's incomplete as Stokes with good defense.
All kind of pressure there that facing the Magna Vista quarterback. You had three Bengals chasing after him in the backfield.
And I mean, I feel like that was played perfectly though, because you keep the 2 timeouts, you give yourself a chance to do some things in the middle of the field now. Whereas before you wouldn't have had those opportunities. So I think that was a great job by Magna Vista in execution. Second and 10 with 13 seconds to go. Preston goes in motion. Harrison looking into the middle of the field. Ryan Martin again with a big catch.
Looks like Magna Vista is going to call a timeout here, as this will probably be the last play of this half. Because if you throw a pass, you need some time to make the routes develop, and 8 seconds.
I don't know. I think they're gonna try to get one play and a field goal, maybe. They may try to regain the lead before they go into halftime.
They will have one more timeout left, so that could be the.
They may go right back to what they just did and go into the middle of the field, something quick. Get your man down, and
do
then
it quick though.
Let your kicker come out here and.
If the play breaks up from the line of scrimmage, you have to throw it away because the seconds are valuable here.
I mean, I'm sure James Underwood is warming up the leg as we speak, so I think you try one more play here and then try to make it a little closer for him, a little bit easier for him, and then take that last time out and let James Underwood try to kick it through. It's getting to those temperatures where I may need some of those hot feet we talked about last year. Hairston in the empty set, so they're definitely going pass here. Hairston looking, a little bit of pressure on. They're going to go to Tyler Johnson. Johnson going to try to go up for it. And I think it's going to be intercepted by Walker Muse. And Simeon Walker Muse comes down with the half-ceiling interception.
That'll end the second quarter, and that's a good play. You know, you wanted to get a score there, but at least you didn't give up any points.
Well, it looked like they were trying to take the chance there, but I still almost say you throw it a little short and give yourself a chance for at least 3.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Bassett going to take the lead into halftime. Of course, they've held the trophy for the last year, and Magna Vista is going to talk it over, try to figure out what they did wrong, and they're going to try to come out here and come back in this game. Of course, it's been a game of back and forth, but nonetheless, as we get ready to take a quick break for halftime, we'll come back with the second half, and we'll be right back.
Piedmont District Game of the Week brought to you in part by Pro-Am Pack of Rocky Mount. For employment opportunities, visit career.proampack.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow!
Come join the Drake team. We have the following positions available. We offer stable work environment, medical, dental, and life insurance, 401k, holiday and vacation pay, employee referral bonus, pre-employment requirements, drug screen, high school diploma, or GED equivalent. Please apply at drakeexclusion.com. Equal opportunity employment. Join our team today. Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeexclusion.com. You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, Martinsville.
What happened to that clunker of yours?
That old thing? It's seen better days. I got this great deal at Autos by Nelson in Martinsville.
Impressive. But what made you drive all the way to Martinsville for a used car?
They've got over 500 quality pre-owned vehicles. It was totally worth it.
I'd say so. If you'd rolled up in that thing one more time, I was going to start shopping around for a new boyfriend.
Autos by Nelson. Stop by any of our dealerships today or visit us online.
This is how much money you deserve for your injury. It's their job to try to talk you into taking less money.
Every day, lawyers bombard the TVs, airwaves, and billboards claiming to care more about you or frighten insurance companies into making a great settlement. Word of mouth is the best way to gather information about a law firm. At Gardner Barrow & Sharp, we've been representing people from Southern Virginia for over 45 years. If you have any legal matter, from a simple traffic ticket all the way to major litigation, ask around and give us a call.
Huge shout out to New College Institute, a proud sponsor of the Piedmont District Game of the Week.
Looking for that special gift, but funds are a little tight? Eden Jewelry is moving to its new location, the Hill Chiropractic Center. Huge moving sale with up to 50% on all your favorite jewelry. Shop and save. Inventory won't last long. Eden Jewelry, 803 Commonwealth Boulevard, Martinsville, Virginia. 276-634-0222.
Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeextrusion.com. Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money markets, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you're tired of 800 members or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 638-8771.
At Riverside Pond, we care about you. Customer service is our #1 priority, where we have a huge selection of items, from the latest electronics to antique coins and everything in between. Don't forget to check out our full inventory of jewelry. At Riverside Pond, we pay top dollar for gold and other items of value. Need help making ends meet? We're here for you with fast cash loans and monthly giveaways.
Money is low when you need more dough. Riverside Pond is the place to go.
Extreme, extreme, extreme! Extreme automotive performance, extreme horsepower, extreme career opportunity. Modern Muscle Extreme of Martinsville is hiring extreme individuals interested in their extreme career. Extreme candidates should be extremely talented and extremely self-motivated. Extreme passion and extreme drive are an extreme must. Apply to Modern Muscle Extreme at modernmuscleextreme.com/jobs or by giving us an extreme call at 276-666-1934 today. Extreme positions are available. Apply extreme. Be extreme.
My PA's experience so far has been amazing. I love how the professors are more than willing to do anything for a student that may need something.
My PHCC experience has been great.
I've loved every minute of it, and I can't wait to finish it out strong.
Harris Nursery is the premier full-service grower of retail and wholesale plant material in Danville, Martinsville, Eden, and Reedsville. Our services include spring bedding plants, 23 acres of landscape stock, bulk mulch, and over 200 tons of landscape rock. Our experienced staff is happy to help you with free landscaping ideas. Harris Nursery, certified professional growers for over 35 years.
The Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce celebrates our members, new and old, big and small. We appreciate your membership and applaud your valuable contributions to our community. If you are interested in membership information for your business or organization, please contact the Chamber at 276-632-6401 or visit us online at martinsville.com.
Pro-Am Pack is hiring dependable machine operators at their facility in Rocky Mount, Virginia. 12-hour shift positions with a rotating schedule giving you every other Friday through Sunday off. Excellent pay, starting at $13.50 to $14 an hour or more based on your experience and background. Shift premium for 75 cents for night shift. Available overtime plus bonus opportunities. Full benefit packages, including medical, dental, vision, flex spending, paid leave, 401k with a company match, paid vacation, and holiday pay. Pro-Am Pack is quickly becoming a leader in global marketplace. They provide creative packaging solutions for their personal care, home, food, and pets. Get started today. Visit career.proampack.com. Piedmont District Game of the Week brought to you in part by Pro-Am Pack of Rocky Mount. For employment opportunities, visit career.proampack.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow!
Come join the Drake team. We have the following positions available. We offer stable work environment, medical, dental, and life insurance, 401k, holiday and vacation pay, employee referral bonus, pre-employment requirements, drug screen, high school diploma, or GED equivalent. Please apply at drakeexclusion.com. Equal opportunity employment. Join our team today. Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeexclusion.com. You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, Martinsville.
What happened to that clunker of yours?
That old thing? It's seen better days. I got this great deal at Autos by Nelson in Martinsville.
Impressive. But what made you drive all the way to Martinsville for a used car?
They've got over 500 quality pre-owned vehicles. It was totally worth it.
I'd say so. If you'd rolled up in that thing one more time, I was going to start shopping around for a new boyfriend.
Autos by Nelson. Stop by any of our dealerships today or visit us online.
This is how much money you deserve for your injury. It's their job to try to talk you into taking less money.
Every day, lawyers bombard the TVs, airwaves, and billboards claiming to care more about you or frighten insurance companies into making a great settlement. Word of mouth is the best way to gather information about a law firm. At Gardner Barrow and Sharp, we've been representing people from Southern Virginia for over 45 years. If you have any legal matter, from a simple traffic ticket all the way to major litigation, ask around and give us a call.
Huge shout out to New College Institute, a proud sponsor of the Piedmont District Game of the Week.
Looking for that special gift, but funds are a little tight? Eden Jewelry is moving to its new location, the Hill Chiropractic Center. Huge moving sale with up to 50% on all your favorite jewelry. Shop and save. Inventory won't last long. Eden Jewelry, 803 Commonwealth Boulevard, Martinsville, Virginia. 276-634-0222.
Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeextrusion.com. Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money markets, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you're tired of 800 members or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 638-8771.
At Riverside Pond.
All right, we're about 3 minutes till kickoff here for the second half, and what has been, I mean, exactly as advertised, and I think a little bit more because there's been a little bit more scoring tonight with this one.
That's what I was going to say. Exactly as advertised as being a good game. I think this has been the opposite of the advertisement of what we thought it was going to be with the scoring aspect. 3 touchdowns respectively for both teams, 6 total touchdowns. And, you know, going into this game, I thought there might only be 5 touchdowns total, and we're just in the first half.
Well, we expected it to be more defensive-centric, you know. It was like if there were going to be scores, they were going to be at the crucial moments.
Right.
And in this game, after the first possession, of course, the first couple of possessions for each team,
that second quarter, they both just started rolling. We ended that first quarter as either 7-0 or 7-6, and both teams scored 2 to 3 touchdowns respectively. And now we're in a 1-point game with Magna Vista getting the ball to start this second half. And we're going to see, you know, Magna Vista's been able to get behind this Bassett secondary on some throws to score, and we'll see if that's what they're going to try to do to start this game, or if they're going to keep going with their running attack, which has also been pretty successful. And then for Bassett, just you can't turn the ball over, because that's what killed them. They had 2 turnovers in that first half and a score off of one of them.
Well, and that's what's killed, I think, both of these teams. I think the biggest issue has been turnovers in every way.
Right.
Because early in the game when there was nothing going at all offensively, it was due to turnovers. Because, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, they're in that one of the first 2 possessions for Bassett, they got it to the goal line and couldn't score. And then Magna Vista did the same thing.
Yep.
So it's like, basically you just got to find something. And, of course, we had the kicking issue on the punt where the ball was dropped and he just tried to kick it off of the ground. And, you know, of course you can't do that. But you got to still credit everybody who's trying to make plays when they can.
I would say if you can get the ball kicked forward from the ground, maybe it should count, because that's got to take some skill.
That's impressive. That's impressive. That's better than what I could do. Be like Charlie Brown out here. I mean, they just miss the entire ball and be on the ground. That'd be me. But nonetheless, as we come down to 30 seconds before we start the third quarter.
Before we laugh at you doing that, DJ, we make sure you're okay.
Hopefully I'll at least get that. I'm going to try to play it off, though.
But then some hysterical laughter's coming.
Do you think we're going to get another 21-20 score outburst for the second half of this game, or what?
I would like to say no, but maybe. It just depends on how these teams come out and if one can answer the other. I think we'll see a quick score potentially here for one of the two teams, and then it'll be who answers from that. That's the big thing.
It seems like both of these teams have had phones, and then the others had a callback number and called them right back.
Right.
Because
we had two scores in a matter of 2 minutes there with 5 minutes left in that second quarter.
That momentum has just been swinging just like a pendulum back and forth.
I don't really think it's safe to say that either team really has momentum going in to start this second half. I think it's a pretty even fight.
Well, it's almost like, you know how you text somebody and they send you the auto reply? That's been this game. Like as soon as you get that, I'm coming right back at you with my offense or my defense or my big play.
Exactly.
And even on special teams, there's been some big plays as well. So Lopez kicks it away, and Magna Vista is going to get the first possession of the second half, and they're going to get a flag to start
and get the ball at they get it at the 40 or the 30. I think it's the 40.
I think so, too. I keep forgetting that they do re-kick before they
you have to do it twice.
Yeah, they give you the second chance option.
Yeah, I really should verse up on the high school football rules because I would not have thought of that.
Lopez set to kick off again. A little bit closer to the end zone this time. This time he's just going to do a little squib. It's going to be picked up. He's going to have an opportunity if he beats Lopez, and he does. Tyler Johnson again with another touchdown for the Magna Vista Warriors.
I did say there was going to be a quick score. I didn't think it was going to be that quick.
I had a line prepared for that touchdown, and I forgot it because I didn't know it was going to come that fast. I was like, I got something prepared for the next touchdown, I promise. And then Tyler Johnson was like, I got you on the kickoff.
Yeah, I got you, man. It make you think on your feet.
And I mean, what in the world can you say? It's either been DeCavis Preston or Tyler Johnson who's made big play after big play for Magna Vista.
Right. And that's a little disheartening to start the second half for the Bengals, giving up a touchdown off a special teams. Now you'll have to see how do you come out. Maybe they can score a touchdown off the kickoff as well. But I don't think Magna Vista is going to give them that opportunity.
Yeah, and man, like you said, like you said, I don't know if anybody had the momentum per se, because Magna Vista probably could have scored right at the end of the half, but they ran out of time.
Right.
So I think it kind of went almost like an even playing field. It was like 20-20 instead of 21-20.
Exactly.
And then Magna Vista comes out here and completely changes that, and now we're sitting at 26-20.
Yeah, And that's 2 missed field goals or 2 missed extra points for this Magna Vista team. That could come back later.
I'm surprised they haven't went for 2 at any point to kind of even it out at any of these points.
And those points could become critical as this game nears closer to the end.
Well, the one thing about it is if they can get a field goal at some point, then they can make it an 8-point lead.
Right.
Instead, but. James Underwood kicks it away. Keyshawn Valentine going to take the bounce, and he's going to wait. He waited as long as he could, and now Valentine
made a pretty good return there. It wasn't going to go out of bounds, and I think that's what he was trying.
Yeah, he was wondering if it was going to go out of bounds, and then he just judged it a little bit late. And I mean, like you said, a pretty good return considering the circumstances of it.
And
So
now
let's just say the first score of Bassett's second half isn't going to be as easy as the one for Magna Vista.
That's
if you can
for
call
sure.
a kick return easy
sure.
by any means. Maybe not as quick. Let's just go with that description. Hairston in the pistol. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Hairston going to go on the option play. Going to keep it himself. Lower his shoulder.
Had a good gain there. May even be a first down. It's going to be really close. Does look like it's going to be a little short.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 1. And I think, like you said, that's the dynamic that we were wondering about, was what they were going to do without Kevon Smith. And Hairston has been kind of that ace in the hole that when they needed something,
I think he's filled that void quite well. I think that he's filled that void, and he may even be a little bit better of a passer.
Walker Muse fumbled. I think the lineman was able to pick it up. I think that was Will Belangia picking it up.
Man, that would have been a definite change.
Does that count as positive yards for Walker Muse, or does that go against me?
Yeah, you know, just Magna Vista there from behind, just poking that ball out.
I can't remember, but when you do fumble, I know the yards are technically negated.
Right.
So does Will get all of those yards?
I don't think anybody does. I think it just
I'd give it to Will for hustling up there and getting it. PHCC first down for the Bassett Bengals as they're set up in the pistol right here on your Game of the Week, sponsored by Apex Bail Bonds, as Hairston tries to stretch out for it.
And that slant route was there, just a little bit overthrown. And had that been thrown spot on, he had grass in front of him. It could have been a big play.
And you'll see Justin Preston lined up at times on Darius Hairston was on that play. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Once again, pistol set, 3 receivers to the right of the field, 1 to the left. The 46, the give, it's Walker Muse.
He stumbled a little bit on that catch, and I think that's really what stopped that play from really developing. He didn't have a whole lot on that side anyway, but that stumble really hurt any chance he had of trying to make something.
I feel like I said Walker Muse would get 150 yards, and just like I said some things last year in the rivalry, I feel like Magna Vista took that personally. That is probably one of my favorite now memes that has gone from that documentary.
Ah.
3rd and 10 for the Bengals. 3 receivers to his left
Looks
this
like Magna
time.
Vista showing
Empty
pressure.
set. Little misdirection. Walker Muse makes the cut, but he's met quickly.
And now this is interesting. I think there's a lot of times, so you probably just punt the ball here, but do you still trust, because you trust your defense, right? So
I think so. I think you trust your defense. But then at the end of the day, you're down by 6 now.
Yeah.
And you know how fast this Warriors, not only offense, but even special teams can score. So what do you do?
Yeah, it does look like they're going to go for it. Well, maybe not, because it's always the empty set.
And I think they may have gotten Magna Vista to jump again.
And that doesn't give them a first down. It just makes it an easier
Well, it makes it
down.
an easier decision for Johnson to go for it now.
Yep. Let's see who they put this penalty on.
So, like we said, fourth down for the Bengals.
And 4th and 3 is a little more manageable than 4th and 8. So
you think they go hard count again? You just hope you don't get yourself on hard count.
Yeah.
You always got that could go against you as well.
I think you've also got this power run for the quarterback. That's also a pretty guaranteed positive play. We'll see what they can get here.
And he's going to keep it himself. Stumbles forward.
Like
going to be
gonna
close.
Get it. Depends on the spot. And they are going to call it a first down.
Going to be enough for a first down, sponsored by PHCC for the Bengals. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Magna Vista came out and scored quickly within seconds of this
15
second half start. Didn't take long, and now Bassett trying to respond. Hairston in the pistol. Takes the low snap. Going downfield. He's got Darius Hairston. Got a step on him. Good catch by Hairston, and he's going in.
And just like that, the Bengals are back in control of the game.
And they're picking on my boy Justin Preston out there. It's been like, that's been the matchup.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that bad of a job there. That was an off-shoulder throw, and he just, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out. Yeah, not many. The receiver had to turn around and catch it on the other side, and because of that, the corner wasn't prepared and kind of left him with some open field. And you saw a nice, what's that, about a 50-plus yard touchdown pass. You don't see a lot of those either.
Freddie Lopez set up for the extra point to give Bassett the 2-point lead, and he does. After the Freddie Lopez extra point, it was Darius Hairston with the touchdown.
We care about you. Customer service is our #1 priority, where we have a huge selection of items, from the latest electronics to antique coins and everything in between. Don't forget to check out our full inventory of jewelry. At Riverside Pawn, we pay top dollar for gold and other items of value. Need help making ends meet? We're here for you with fast cash loans and monthly giveaways.
Money is low when you need more dough. Riverside Pawn is the place to go.
Extreme, extreme, extreme. Extreme automotive performance, extreme horsepower, extreme career opportunity. Modern Muscle Extreme of Martinsville is hiring extreme individuals interested in their extreme career. Extreme candidates should be extremely talented and extremely self-motivated. Extreme passion and extreme drive are an extreme must. Apply to Modern Muscle Extreme at modernmuscleextreme.com/jobs or by giving us an extreme call at 276-666-1934 today. Extreme positions.
8:34 to go here in this third quarter. Bassett just responded, and here comes Magna Vista back on the kickoff. And I think
it looks like Bassett thinks they have the ball.
It's definitely on that Bassett sideline, so you know they're going to fight it.
Yeah, the refs are giving the ball to Magna Vista, but it looks like Bassett really thought, at least from the excitement we saw on the sideline, they really thought they got that ball.
All right, let's see what the Warriors have in store for us now. Down 2 in this third quarter after the Darius Hairston long touchdown. Darius Hairston takes the snap to give. It's to Cavis Preston. Preston trying to cut outside, and he's tripped up.
And that's where I was saying, you know, DJ, those extra points are going to probably be valuable here as this game gets close to the end, because had you made those, this is a tied ball game, and now you're down, you know.
And a good job by Jameson too on that tackle, because Preston was looking to cut that outside and gain a couple more.
He made 2 cuts already, and if he would have been successful on that third one, he would have got a couple yards on that play.
Harrison is met quickly. Tyler Johnson catches it, but there's nothing for him. And there was immediate pressure on Hairston on that play.
Yeah.
And he luckily got it out to Johnson, but there was nothing in front of Johnson for him to do anything with.
But that's been something that's been kind of a theme so far, is that the pressure for both sides. Pressure's been able to get in on the backfield. But specifically there on that play, the Bengal defense just able to disrupt anything before it even started.
Already third down. It's 3rd and 9. Hairston looking, going outside to Preston. Preston met with Bengal defenders. He's going to try to make some people miss and just continues to push forward. but not going to be enough for a first down on that one. As Magna Vista may be set to punt right back to this Bassett offense again.
Yeah, it's not the best drive to start out with your offense. But, you know, also with their, you know, QB punt type situation, they could go for it here. You never know. Oh, they caught Bassett offsides.
They did. That was Jesus Sanchez
kind of
trying to get
taking a play from the Bengals playbook there, catching somebody offsides and making it a more manageable fourth down if they are to go for it.
And I think now, being closer to the 50, I think you definitely will go for it here.
Yeah.
But you got plenty of options because you got Tyler Johnson on the outside. If you want to go that route, you got DeCavis Preston. You can hand it off to. You got Dries Heston who can keep it himself. He was a little shaken up earlier in the drive, so it'd be interesting to see what they do. Harrison's going to keep it himself and get the first down.
Taking a play out of the Bengals playbook there with that QB power run.
As Magna Vista going to move the chains. Sponsored by PHCC with another first down.
I personally expected a handoff there, but hit Bassett with the taste of their own medicine and got a first down there with that QB power play.
6:10 to go in the third. Harrison going to give it to Preston. Actually, he's going to fake it. And that was a little heads-up play by Harrison telling his man where to go. I think Tyler Johnson thought he was talking to him, and Johnson kind of creeped open. I don't know if you guys can see it at home, but he found a little gap.
Yeah. Pretty lucky play there for Bassett to not connect there on that offensive play for Magna Vista.
Well, it seems like when Magna Vista does get a break, that seems like when they capitalize on it.
Right.
You know, because we've seen some drives where they've been kind of stopped, and then they got some sort of break, and then that's all they needed. Harrison takes the snap, going to give it to Preston. Preston's going to be taken down.
And, you know, it's something that you said in the first quarter, DJ. It seems like the rhythm between the center and quarterback for Magna Vista is really disrupting a lot of these plays. A lot of high snaps that really affect the timing.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of been the issue for both of these teams. Has been a little bit of the timing issue. Good tackle there by Jesus Sanchez as Magna Vista set up on 3rd and 9. Harrison looks right.
Oh.
Ooh. Mehdi was in coverage on that one, trying to go to Medley, and it looked like maybe Medley went outside. Maybe Medley went inside. Harrison was throwing outside.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication.
Now we got another potential 4th down here where I think if you're Magna Vista, do you definitely go for it here?
Well, it's tough.
Well, it's marked 3rd on the field, so I guess we'll see.
It's tough. I think you do because you're on your side of the field, but you definitely, this is a tough one.
You go for it and hope for a jump again, maybe.
Yeah.
Harrison just going to kick it away. I'm going to hope it takes a Magna Vista bounce.
And it will.
And Medley.
Wow.
I think they're going to call the touchback, right?
It was close.
It was close. Well, it looks like I was a little surprised that Magna Vista it looked like they may have waited a little bit longer to go after it possibly. But Bassett will get the football with 5:11 to go in the 3rd. They're up 2 here, and then it makes you think too, like if they score here, what do they do as far as extra points are concerned?
Exactly. For Bassett, you're good. You've made all your extra points, so I think you just keep with it. And
Harrison out of the pistol to give. It's Walker Muse. And Walker Muse was met by Xavier Carter. Going to set up 2nd down and about 6 for the Bengals.
2nd down.
Hairston out of the pistol again. Going to keep it himself.
Yeah, that was a good way to try to make a positive. Magna Vista had pressure coming from the weak side and almost got in there to make a tackle for loss.
Four minutes to go in the third. As Bassett set up for a 3rd and 4 at their own 27-yard line.
This is a pretty critical 3rd down here for this Magna Vista defense to try to stop and get the ball
Hairston
back.
going to keep it himself on the option play. Walker Muse around the left side edge. Walker Muse stumbles out of bounds. Another first down for the Bengals, sponsored, of course, by PHCC. I feel like PHCC has definitely gotten plenty of love tonight by both of the teams.
Whether it be for penalties or for offensive first downs, they've definitely got some love tonight from the BTW crew.
First and 10 for Bassett. Trips to the top of your screen. One receiver alone at the bottom. Hairston going downfield again, looking. He's going to try to go underneath this time. I think it's going to be Stokes who's going to fumble out of bounds, but not before enough.
That was a play, DJ, where I think, especially last year, he had a man on the outside doing a streak route that he would have probably tried to throw to, and it more than likely would have either been intercepted or not completed. But this time he was able to make the smarter play, throw it short, and get a first down.
I think you could even venture to say even earlier in this game he would have done that.
Right.
Another first down sponsored by Patrick Henry Community College for the Bengals as they're set up at the 33.
And Magna Vista again showing some pressure.
Hairston the give. It's Walker Muse. Walker Muse breaks a loose, and he runs around the outside hash. And he's going to get down close to the 10-yard line. Does this Warriors defense have any answers for this Bassett offense that has found their groove in the second half?
Yeah, like you said, they're playing with a little more slower pace, taking some time off the clock, but they're still able to keep moving these chains, and ultimately it looks like all things are leading to a potential score.
Valentine shifts inside. Hairston in the pistol. The give right back to Walker Muse. Walker Muse trying to finish the drive off, but he is stopped at the 5. Delando Morris with a good stop of a guy who's really, I think, trying to cap off this drive for the Bassett Bengals.
Right. But again, like I said, Bassett sometimes is a team that plays more of an upper tempo, and it looks like they're coming out and slowing it down tonight and just trying to
well, you got the lead, so that
yeah.
may be the best bet.
Yep.
Once again, give up to Walker Muse. Walker Muse is stopped.
Another thing, it seems like
that was Morris again.
These goal line defenses for both teams have been pretty successful so far tonight.
Yeah, it's been the goal line defenses have been impressive as we're set at 3rd and goal for the Bengals. What do you do when it becomes a decision on 4th down if you don't get it here?
You go for it. You got the lead. Why not?
Hairston's keeping himself on this one. And Hairston, again, going to just walk into the end zone. Well, you can say he stumbled a little bit, but
just a little bit.
But nonetheless, that's a good play. Definitely a good play from the Bengals as they just seem it seems like they've just found their groove. They found exactly what they wanted to do, and they're playing at their pace.
Exactly. And scoring 2 touchdowns here in this 3rd quarter. And now they're going to be up potentially 35. Actually, it is going to be 35-26.
Lopez puts the Bengals up 9. We'll be back with the rest of the third.
Are available. Apply Extreme. Be extreme.
My PH experience so far has been amazing. I love how the professors are more than willing to do anything for a student that may need something.
My PHCC experience has been great.
I've loved every minute of it, and I can't wait to finish it out strong.
Harris Nursery.
First two-score lead of the night for the Bengals against Magna Vista right here on the Smith River Rivalry Classic. It's your Apex Bail Bonds game of the week. Bassett set to kick off. They just scored behind Jerichus Hairston's big run.
Looks like it was a little bit of a muffled catch there and just dropping on the field to make sure he didn't fumble it.
It looked like he just took the safe choice of just going down, considering where he caught the football.
Right.
Now it seems like Magna Vista's going to have to find something. And looking at the way Bassett is playing and how comfortable they are, it just feels like, has the tide turned in this rivalry? Because Magna Vista for 6 straight years took this trophy home as Jerichus Hairston going to make a big play.
You know, I think it's a little early. I think Magna, what is it, the last
I'm not
2
calling
years?
it over. I'm saying more so that it feels like
the tide
Bassett has taken something from Magna Vista, and it's hard for Magna Vista to get it back now.
Yeah, definitely the tide could have turned.
Because it's definitely far from over in this game, because Magna Vista can get it going too, as Preston somehow caught that snap. And just going to push forward.
Looks like he's got enough for a first down. Like you said, DJ, really, I don't know how he caught that.
And that's kind of been the weird thing, though, in this game. Is it's felt like Magna Vista has been a little bit more out of sync compared to what Bassett has been. And we talked about some of the younger players on the team that we've seen, and that's kind of the interesting part. Is Preston is going to try to make a play after the previous PHCC first down. And of course, Mehmedi's in on that play as well, as he often is. And there was also a penalty on the defense. It just seems like, though, that Bassett has looked more comfortable tonight.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what I was going to say. They're just at their own pace. Magna Vista, they've put together some scoring drives, but they just don't, like you say, don't look very comfortable.
Hairston looking, and that was a good play by Jalen Lott. He had a chance at it, but Gonna set up second and 3 for the Warriors. With 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Hairston gonna take it right up the middle. And gonna look like he was close to a first down. From where he got up, he definitely got the first down, but we'll see what they say.
Yeah, it does look like they're gonna give him a first down.
And that's going to be enough for another first down for the Warriors, sponsored by Patrick Henry Community College. So coming down to the potential final play of the third quarter, Johnson in motion. Johnson going to try to take it around the edge. He's just going to dip out of bounds.
And they are
with 11 seconds to go in the third.
They're going to get one more play off here, and you want to see them at least get a positive play to end this third quarter. This quarter started out the way that Magna Vista definitely wanted it to, but it definitely, I don't think, ended the way that they wanted it to. Starting off with that quick 15-second kickoff touchdown, but really kind of just stagnated and then going the other way to end this third quarter.
Hairston looking across the middle. Walker Muse all over Tyler Johnson. 7.2 to go in the third quarter.
They're going to keep the ball
Hairston
in the
going to roll downfield. He's
a
got
man.
Medley. Jeffrey Medley gets behind the defense. And just how you wanted to end the third quarter if you're Magna Vista.
Yeah, that's exactly what you wanted to do if you're Magna Vista.
And Medley has been heavily involved, it seems like, in the last couple of weeks for Magna Vista. And he had that drop early, so you got to be happy for him to get that touchdown and kind of get his wits about him on that play.
Exactly.
As Medley going to be the holder on this play for the Underwood extra point to make this another 2-point lead. He somehow corralled that and made that work. And that's going to be up and good for James Underwood. And at the end of the third quarter, it's right back to a 2-point game. Magna Vista and Bassett going at it in the hole.
Is the premier full-service grower of retail and wholesale plant material in Danville, Martinsville, Eden, and Reedsville. Our services include spring bedding plants, 23 acres of landscape stock, bulk mulch, and over 200 tons of landscape rock. Our experienced staff is happy to help you with free landscaping ideas. Harris Nursery, certified professional growers for over 35 years.
The Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce celebrates our members, new and old, big and small. We appreciate your membership and applaud your valuable contributions to our community. If you are interested in membership information for your business or organization, please contact the Chamber at 276-632-6401 or visit us online at martinsville.com.
Beginning of the fourth quarter on your Smith River Rivalry Classic. Bassett versus Magna Vista. The old rivalry in this county as they go for one of the many little championships for the region, at least,
right.
I think you could say,
right.
in that trophy, as this game has been back and forth and back and forth. Jalen Ladd going to pick that one up, and he's going to try to return it. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not after he did get a pretty good return, though.
Yeah, good return there for Bassett. And you know, DJ, it's still a whole quarter to play, but this game has not disappointed.
At all. And like I said, you know, before we went to break, I was talking about has Bassett kind of taken the trophy and kind of ran with it a little bit, and by no means was I calling the game over.
Magna Vista said, hold up.
They said, hold up a little bit. But I wasn't calling the game over. It just felt like Bassett was feeling more comfortable. But now, Magna Vista right back in it.
In the pistol.
Another option play. Walker Muse drops it on the ground, picks it back up, and makes a play out of it. And they're going to get the horse collar on the defender as well.
It almost
and then
seemed
it looked like there was a late block or hit or something by Bassett, so these may just
it looked
offset.
like it was like a basketball dribble to himself when he caught that option.
Yeah, somehow you get lucky and it bounces right back up to you. How often does that happen? Let's see what the penalties are on this one. Yep, they're going to call a face mask on Magna Vista. And then maybe they're discussing the second flag on the play, possibly.
Yeah, like you said, it looked like there was something there on the outside. Maybe a late hit.
Bassett. Yeah, of course, everybody watching, we, of course, wish you were here, too, to make it a little louder, give us more of that typical atmosphere we're used to seeing. But
yeah, you know, that's definitely a good point, because even with this crowd, which is quite a bit more than we saw at the sports complex last week, I just know in my heart that this game would be a little different had there been a full crowd in the
it's been a while since we had a 35-33 Bassett versus Magna Vista game. So
yeah, most of the time it's been low scoring. This is probably one of the higher scoring games that we've had between these two teams in a long time.
Second and 6 for the Bengals. Stokes in motion. Walker Muse.
This is a very, very critical third down here for Magna Vista to try to stop this Bassett team and get the ball back, only down two, and with 10 minutes left to play. You don't want to give up this first down and let Bassett drain the clock, because I think that's what they're trying to do.
Good tackle by Sean Harrison, who just committed to play at the next level recently as well. So we're set up for 3rd and 3 for the Bengals. Gives it right back to Walker Muse, but he's met quickly. Sean Hairston again.
That might have been the most important play for this Magna Vista defense for this entire game. And now we'll see if Bassett tries to come out here and catch him on a hard snap, which they've been able to successfully do twice tonight.
Like you said, they may go hard count here. They may try to just get him off sides, or maybe they'll go for the typical QB power play that they usually do, but Magna Vista's definitely got the box stacked. Hairston right off the right guard, and that's an easy first down for him.
And, you know, I think a lot of that play developed, DJ, because Magna Vista was just a little hesitant on jumping that snap, because they knew that they had gave up 2 penalties here so far for offsides on critical plays.
Yeah, you don't want to give him the easy first down. You want to at least make him earn it. And that's another PHCC first down for Bassett.
And like I said, you know, that I think what we'll see here from this Bassett team is utilizing this this play clock to the full extent every play. They're going to try to milk a lot of this time out of this game and try to come away with the drive here so that they can.
Stokes on the reverse, trying to use his speed on the outside, but he's taken out of bounds. The Bengals trying to hold on to the trophy for a 3rd consecutive year. And it's funny because 2 years ago, they took that trophy from this building.
Yep.
After Magna Vista basically held it hostage for 6 years. So will they do it again tonight? As Hairston tries to go low throw to Valentine.
they kind of went against where I thought they were going with this drive, DJ, with a play that wound up getting pushed out of bounds and then an incomplete pass. They're not really taking a lot of time off this clock, which is really where I thought they were going to try to go here.
And it's been weird, though, because Valentine, I think, has been held catchless in this game, which is a little surprising.
Right.
Third and 10 for Bassett. Hairston in the pistol. Gives it to Walker Muse. Walker Muse right up the middle. Can he use his speed to get to the end zone? Walker Muse, say goodbye.
That's an opportunity every time they run that play that Walker Muse can
Y'all
make
got
that
my
happen.
yards totals in the comments. Do y'all have my yard totals in the comments?
I have not been keeping up with the DJ, but I think you're still pretty far off from 150.
I mean, I picked them to have a big game, and I think I picked Magna Vista to win. Maybe I'm playing both sides here. Freddie Lopez up and good. Bassett extends the lead. It's still a 2-possession lead for Bassett. We'll be right back.
Pro-Am Pack is hiring dependable machine operators at their facility in Rocky Mount, Virginia. 12-hour shift positions with a rotating schedule giving you every other Friday through Sunday off. Excellent pay, starting at $13.50 to $14 an hour or more based on your experience and background. Shift premium for 75 cents for night shift. Available overtime plus bonus opportunities. Full benefit packages, including medical, dental, vision, flex spending, paid leave, 401k with a company match, paid vacation, and holiday pay. Pro-Am Pack is quickly becoming a leader in global marketplace. They provide creative packaging solutions for their personal care, home, food, and pets. Get started today. Visit career.proampack.com.
Bassett now with a 9-point lead here in the fourth quarter with 8:35 to go after the Walker Muse touchdown.
Yeah, that was a high kick there. Tried to get the ball back, I think. But Magna Vista was able to fair catch and then, again, start with really good field position here. With 8 minutes left, you want to score here, and then you got to try to get on an onside kick. You got to try to get the ball back.
Well, I think you want to score here, and I mean, Magna Vista's defense has got to get one stop here in the second half. In the second half, they haven't been able to stop the Bengals, and they may even, like you said, go for the onside kick.
Yeah, almost the entire game, the Magna Vista defense has been able to get some pressure, but just for full drives.
Oh, we got a pass off the reverse, and that was the perfect dialed-up play. They were trying to go to Preston on the outside, but it was just a little overthrown.
Just a little bit overthrown. That play was very well developed and could have ended in 6.
Well, they haven't done it all night, so it's like it's the best time to run it when you need something big like that. Hairston takes the shotgun snap, looking in the middle of the field, trying to go to Tyler Johnson.
Looks like it was caught. They're going to call it.
And I would think the referee that was looking at him would know if he caught it or not, but maybe I'm wrong.
It does look like they're going to.
Because I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell from here, but there was a referee looking right at him the whole time. I would think he would know.
One called it a catch, and then the other one said it went on the ground, so they're going to have to talk this one out and see really what happened.
I think they're going to say incomplete, but
yeah, that's another thing, in the bigger sports like college and NFL, you'd go to replay here and really get an accurate answer, but now you're just relying on what one person saw versus what another one saw. So it's really hard to get these calls exactly right.
It looks like they're just going to discuss it and try to figure out what was it right or was it wrong, and they're going to call it incomplete. Which I still feel like it's kind of weird.
You know what? Maybe that was a democratic process there. They said, "Hey, come on in. We got 4. We need a tiebreaker vote." Because when he came in and came back out, they all came and said incomplete. So I think that was a democratic vote process there. Third and 10 for the Warriors. Down 9 here in the fourth with 8 minutes to go. Hairston takes the snap, sends Preston in motion. Trying to go to Preston, the other Preston. And I think that's going to be short, Andrew. Yeah, it does look about like a yard short. 4th down and 2 here at the 50. You're down two scores. It's 2 possession game, so you have to go for it. But if you're Bassett, you don't want to jump off sides and just give it to him.
That's Hairston going to take it himself.
He does look
and he's
like
going to get it
just enough.
He was met pretty quickly, but he got enough for another first down. Sponsored by Patrick Henry Community College, but for the Warriors. Hairston takes it, going to keep it himself. Looking downfield, got Tyler Johnson. Johnson makes the adjustment, and he fights off a man. Tyler Johnson with an incredible catch.
You know, that play could have went either way, DJ, and Tyler Johnson able to make that move and then make the catch and score to bring this Magna Vista team down. Now it's within a 1-possession game.
That might have been one of the best catches we've seen all night.
Oh, yeah.
He catches the ball and then kind of shimmies off the defender, and man, when at some point do you go for 2 and try to make this a 1-point game so it's always a 1-possession game?
Yeah, you would think
at some point you got to do it.
You would think this would be it.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to do.
Because even if you miss it, it's still within a field goal, so you don't really have much to lose here. And only something to gain, making it a 1-possession game.
Either way, you got to get a stop coming up. So
exactly, a stop or an onside kick.
But at least if you can get it to 1, even if they do score, it's still going to be an 8-point game. Hairston with a little bit of pressure, trying to go, and I think that's Ryan Martin who catches the 2-point conversion. Magna Vista now only down 1 right here in the fourth.
Piedmont District Game of the Week brought to you in part by Pro-Am Pack of Rocky Mount. For employment opportunities, visit career.proampack.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow!
Come join.
Tyler Johnson with one of the best catches we've seen all season. It's 7:15 to go. It's a 1-point lead, and Magna Vista trying to get the football back, and it might be possible that they got it.
The kicker thinks they got it, so let's see what the refs say.
And they're going to keep it with the Bengals.
And you had to know that was coming, so it was a little bit of a weird formation there for Bassett to line up like it was going to be a regular kickoff. You had to think that was coming. I mean,
wasn't that the kickoff that who was it? Was it your Saints that did that?
Oh yeah, that's how they won the Super Bowl. We won't talk about my Saints on this stream because I don't want to get depressed.
Is it famous Jameis time in New Orleans? Stokes in motion. Walker Muse makes a shifty cut as he goes right past the right guard.
And now if you're Magna Vista, this is almost you have to stop them here, right? You can't expect that you're going to score and then score again. So this is a critical.
Well, the one thing about it is getting into a one-point game was so crucial.
Right.
Because the fact that you got into a one-point game, it's always going to be unless they go for two, it's always going to be a one-possession game.
Exactly.
Harrison set in the pistol, 2nd and 2. Gives. Oh, he's going to keep it himself.
With some feel.
Harrison. And he continues to fight. And if I'm the Bassett coaches, the next time he comes to the sidelines, 2 hands, Harrison, 2 hands, Jareekis, 2 hands, Jay.
I was thinking the same thing, just kind of really carrying the ball with just one and got tackled, and I thought, oh, man, he may fumble it here.
Harrison goes to the sideline to get his play, going to run to the huddle. I'm going to run to the huddle as you get a look at the hole tonight.
Yeah, and again, this is a possession where if we had the capacity at 100%, and this was really the hole, this would be a different drive, I think.
Walker Muse breaking tackles again. You just do not get that guy down on the first hit. I don't know if I've ever seen Walker Muse go down on the first hit. This is a big defensive possession for Magna Vista. I think you want to hold them to 3 so you can take the lead on a touchdown instead of letting them get 6 and potentially 7. Where you definitely gotta score to even just tie.
You've got to get a stop. That's one thing that they haven't been able to do in this game. So you just have to, like you said, if you give up a field goal here, okay, so be it. But you just can't.
Walker Muse in motion. Harrison takes it himself. Jareekis Harrison walks in again. It's just too easy, Andrew.
With that score,
that's a cheat code.
Yeah, and with that score, we're going to have between 89 to 90 total points scored in this game. I definitely didn't expect that.
And I'll give you the code. It's square X L1 L2 select.
And if you try that at home, guys, it'll call a timeout in Madden for the last button.
Freddie Lopez extends the Bassett lead to 8. Magna Vista with a chance to tie the game late when we come back.
Stable work environment, medical, dental, and life insurance, 401k, holiday and vacation pay, employee referral bonus, pre-employment requirements, drug screen, high school diploma, or GED equivalent. Please apply at drakeexclusion.com. Equal opportunity employment. Join our team today. Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeexclusion.com. You're watching BTW.
5:04 to go in the fourth quarter. Jareekis Harrison runs it in again for Bassett, making it an 8-point lead. With, like we said, only 5 minutes to go. Freddie Lopez takes the kick back off to Magna Vista. They got a chance to tie the game late. At worst, they could leave here with a 1-point deficit once again. Lopez kicks it up high, and they're just going to take the fair catch.
Yeah, I think they're at this point, if you try to run that back and you fumble or turn the ball over, you rather just don't take your chances and get the ball with good field position. And this is, you're just like the Magna Vista defense hasn't really been able to stop Bassett. This Bassett defense really hasn't been able to stop Magna Vista either. So 5 minutes, a lot of time here left in this game for them to tie it up.
Well, 49-41, I don't think there's been much stopping going.
Exactly.
Going into the middle of the field, Tyler Johnson, and he's tackled by number 2, Sterling Jamison. First down for Magna Vista, sponsored by PHCC. As the Warriors with less than 5 minutes to go. Going outside is Ryan Martin. He runs a man over. Woo! Wait.
Maybe next time they'll think about standing in front of him. Maybe they'll just go for the legs.
I might just move out of the way.
Even through these headphones, I was able to hear that hit. So big hit there.
He played a lot of defense last year, I think, and he still plays defense this year. So he made a bit on the defensive end on that one, as Hairston takes it right up the middle on the QB keeper.
And you know what we have here, DJ, depending on the amount of time they take and the success of their two-point conversion, we could have an overtime game here.
We could.
For the
we haven't had one all year, and I think we've only had one since I've been here, so it'll be interesting. 2nd and 7. Tyler Johnson on the reverse. Nothing there for him. He's met by Sterling Jamison again. A couple of big plays by Jamison lately. Third and 10 for the Warriors. Hairston in the shotgun. Johnson in motion again. Hairston looking. He's looking downfield. He's got a man. And off the fingertips.
That was a close one.
Of Medley.
That was in the end zone too. So.
But there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be holding on Magna Vista, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
That's almost a break, because the emotion of that high that you would have got from the score then being negated from the hold, that's almost, you don't want to ever have a penalty call, but definitely not one on a
and they're going to decline it and make it 4th down.
That's an interesting take there. Instead of backing them up 10 more yards, declining and giving them a 4th down here with 10 yards left, and what could be the biggest play of this game.
I think so too. That's a lot of trust in your defense on 4th and 10. Hairston takes the snap. He's looking. Got pressure on him. Looking downfield. Got Martin. Martin comes down with it.
Wow.
Great catch from Ryan Martin. And let's take a quick timeout and come back. We'll be right back.
This game's going to go freaking overtime, and it's so cold.
Today or visit us online.
This is how much money you deserve for your injuries. Their job to try to talk you into taking less money.
Every day, lawyers bombard the TVs, airwaves, claiming to care more about you or frighten insurance companies into making a great settlement. Word of mouth is the best way to gather information about a law firm. At Gardner Barrow & Sharp, we've been representing people from Southern Virginia for over 45 years. If you have any legal matter, from a simple traffic ticket all the way to major litigation, ask around and give us a call.
Huge shout out to New College Institute, a proud sponsor of the Piedmont District Game of the Week.
Looking for that special gift, but funds are a little tight? Eden Jewelry is moving to its new location, the Hill Chiropractic Center. Huge moving sale with up to 50% on all your favorite jewelry. Shop and save. Inventory won't last long. Eden Jewelry, 803 Commonwealth Boulevard, Martinsville, Virginia. 276-634-0222.
All right, 3:17 to go in the fourth quarter as Ryan Martin is being helped off the field. Hopefully he's okay after he made that big play for the Warriors. Maybe came down a little bit awkwardly on the play, but nonetheless, definitely hope he's okay. Magna Vista will have it 1st and goal.
First and goal, and with 3 minutes left, that's still, if they score here and get the 2-point conversion, that's still a lot of time for the Bassett offense to make a play and try to win this game.
Yeah, I think so too. It does leave a lot of time, but I think you got to score if the opportunity is here.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't know if you'll get the 2-point conversion. That's the biggest thing.
Yep.
And Bassett has been good in its goal line defense when it has been, when there has to, has had to be red zone defense play.
Exactly. Oh.
And that's going to be an incompletion intended for Tyler Johnson.
That could have easily been a pick six there. Just overshot that read just a little bit. So Magna Vista got a good break. Now here with 2nd down and goal with 5 yards to get into the end zone and just a little over 3 minutes left to play.
.305 to go in the fourth. 2nd and goal from the 7 for the Warriors.
It's going to be a handoff.
Going to hand it off. It's going to be Johnson. Johnson.
Touchdown.
And he's going to do enough to score. It looked like he was just trying to play keep away on that one because he was running everywhere. Great play from Tyler Johnson to now make this a 2-point lead as the Warriors will try to tie the game up here in the fourth.
And we'll see here if this Magna Vista defense or this Bassett defense can stop this 2-point conversion.
Harrison on the option play. Not a lot there for him, but somehow DeCavis Preston got into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Andrew, there was nothing there.
49,
there was nothing there.
49-49. Wow.
There was nothing there for DeCavis Preston, and somehow he made it into the end zone.
But, on the road, if you're Bassett, you don't want to be necessarily in this situation, but the defense hasn't been able to stop you so far, and you've got almost 3 minutes to score.
Yeah, you got almost 3 minutes to score. This defense hasn't proven that they've been able to stop you, and at least you have the ball in your hands as opposed to the other way around.
Exactly.
.257 to go in the fourth. Ryan Martin made a big catch, a huge catch there on that play before he went to the sideline, and then what a play! I mean, from Decatur's Preston on the 2-point conversion. It was crucial, and it was. I think it was
well,
Tyler Johnson.
Like he was stopped behind in the backfield.
It was back-to-back plays where it felt like Bassett played the proper defense because Tyler Johnson felt like he was running away from everybody to get into the end zone. And then Decatur's Preston looked like there was nothing there for him, and somehow he found a hole and shifted right through it.
Exactly.
This one is kicked away. And Valentine is going to try to return it. Valentine, shifty.
Whoa.
He's got a chance.
He may have it.
Valentine with an opportunity. Got the kicker to beat. Shakes him off as well. And he fumbled the ball.
Let's see who they give possession to. It looks like they're going to give it to Bassett, but what a turn of emotions. I mean, you thought that would have been a return for a touchdown, and it turns into a fumble that almost gives Magna Vista the ball back.
Keyshawn Valentine got to be one of the most exciting players in this game tonight.
And he had two people back here on him.
He finally got the ball, and he made Magna Vista pay for it. But then I think somebody just came in from behind, and he didn't know it was coming.
Yeah, and now with just about 15 yards and 2.5 minutes, you think Bassett's going to get on the board?
I think Magna Vista might be a little pleased with that.
Yeah,
they could get the ball back with some time on the clock. Valentine in motion. Hairston going to give it to Walker Muse. Walker Muse is pushed back. Gained some yards and then was pushed back. And I think we'll see Bassett really start to slow it down now.
Slow it down because and you're almost surprised that Magna Vista isn't using timeouts here.
I think they may be trying to wait it out because you don't want to start using timeouts now and then they score in the next play.
That's true.
Because they're at the 6-yard line right now.
No,
so
they're about at the 12. They have 6 to go.
You're right.
But they're about at the 12, and if they don't get a first down here, they'll milk another probably 40 seconds off the clock.
Hairston going to keep it himself. Hairston up the middle.
Touchdown.
Hairston is carrying defenders into the end zone.
How many times have you said Hairston up the middle, touchdown? I think you've said that quite a bit this year.
I think it's safe to say that Hairston is definitely taking on that Kevon Smith role.
The same to the effect of for Magna Vista. How many times have you said Tyler Johnson in the end zone?
Right.
You know,
it's just crazy to me, though, because this has been an issue for Magna Vista over the past couple of seasons against Bassett. How do you stop the power run game of Bassett? And they haven't shown any answers for it. They didn't show any answers for it 2 years ago. They didn't show any answers for it last year, and they're not showing any answers for it tonight.
Yeah, a very crucial extra point there for Bassett.
You change the name, you change the number, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing that's been killing them the whole time.
And I would definitely say this is probably one of the most high-scoring games I know that the both of us have covered.
Some people out here having career days.
Yeah.
I know for sure Harrison's had a career day. I think Tyler Johnson's had a career day. Walker Muse has probably had a career day.
Exactly.
They'll look back at this one and be like, man, Chad Hall's had a career day. 7-point lead for the Bassett Bengals. Once again, that lead just continues to shift back and forth. And it almost goes back to what we talked about at the beginning of the game, Andrew, where it was missed extra points.
Yep.
Missed extra points. And whose side were they on?
Yeah.
Magna Vista. How much are they down by? 7.
Yep.
With a chance to come here and potentially win this game.
Yep.
Do you even take the risk of going for 2?
Oh, you go for 2 if you score here. You definitely do. You know, that you can't give that opportunity up, especially since you've missed a couple extra points. It's just something that you have to do.
Or do you give your senior kicker the chance? I don't know if he can sing too, but I said it. But you give your senior kicker the chance Do you give him the chance or do you go for the 2? I want to hear in the comments, what would you do if you were the coach of either of these teams? As Lopez kicks it away. It's going to bounce. Preston's going to pick it up. Preston's trying to make a move. Preston with room. Got to beat Lopez.
Like
he does.
We're going to have another potentially tied game.
DeCavis Preston, when you need him, he always comes through.
Now we'll get to see. We'll get to see what the people in the comments thought. Do you go for 2 or do you kick the field goal here?
I mean, when you need your senior leader to step up, DeCavis Preston is always there. Always. Absolutely ridiculous
It's going to be
game.
interesting to see because if you take this 2-point conversion and you succeed, then you're up. But you still gave Bassett. You're still going to give Bassett about a minute and a half to score.
Yep. Andrew, they're going for 2.
I think so. I think so.
They're going for 2. The offensive line is still on the field. Dryas Harrison is talking to Coach Rivera. The receivers are out there. They're going for 2.
Yeah, I think so
But
too.
my question is, can you stop the Bengals?
You can't so far.
Trey Lopez is a darn good kicker. Can you stop the Bengals enough to hold them to nothing, not just 3, nothing? Magna Vista with a chance to take the lead. Harrison rolls left, throws it up. It's too far.
Wow. Not the play I would have ran and just overthrew his guy.
Ooh. I know Preston just ran it back. Preston just ran it back, but I think I think you run the option play on that one.
Yeah.
Give both of them a chance on that one. Give both of your guys a chance. And I'm sure Harrison's kicking himself for that one, but man. Especially when you got a defense that hasn't been able to stop you tonight. What do you do? There's a minute and 34 seconds left on the clock. The Bengals get the ball with the lead now, and I'm definitely not going to be surprised if Magna Vista goes for another onside kick here and tries to get the football back. And that could have been the Warriors' last opportunity. They still got 3 timeouts. Let's see if they kick it short. They do. They're going to let it bounce. Sterling Jamison with a great catch to pick that up. Great catch by Sterling Jamison. The Bengals take the field with the lead, and Magna Vista has shown an inability to stop this rushing offense.
Yeah,
Can you get Bassett off of the field?
Yeah, and you think here, DJ, that you're going to try to run the ball each play, and you just need 1 first down. That's all you need.
As Coach Johnson's going to take a timeout, and Bassett is going to talk it over and what exactly they want to do. Because you're in a situation now where you don't want to fumble. You don't want to be too aggressive. You have the lead.
Yep. So what do you do? I think you just try to use your QB power that's worked so far. Get a couple good positive plays.
I think you got to run it. I think you got to run it because Magna Vista hasn't shown an ability to stop your running game.
Exactly.
I mean, you can get a little funny here and run a reverse if you want.
You just don't want to go out of bounds. You want to keep the play in field.
And they're in the QB power formation, so 2 blockers in front of Harrison. Harrison's going to keep it himself. Right up the middle, and it's just one of those plays where, I mean, even regardless of if the blocking is good, he's just so big, so you got to take him down too.
Right.
.125 to go. Another timeout on the field this time by Magna Vista. They're trying to get one more chance. They want one more chance. Been a crazy game. Way higher scoring than I think either one of us would have predicted.
Definitely the highest scoring game I've seen in a long time.
2nd and 5 for the Bengals. A first down could potentially ice it here if you can get it.
Got them off sides.
We got early movement. Early movement. Magna Vista does still have 2 timeouts, so that helps. And now Bassett really going to slow it down because they're going to huddle.
Yeah, you got to slow it down here and just get a good first play here, get some positive yards, and try to milk some time.
And it's possible that they may measure it here because it is so close. It looks like it may just be short, but I think they're going to measure here and see, is this a first down or is it short due to the penalty? And that's definitely going to be short, which I think is even worse if you're Magna Vista. Because they got.
Yeah, you probably wanted that first down.
I mean, I think that's the worst case scenario because it makes it's even more difficult for you to stop him here. If Hairston's getting 5 yards a carry, Hairston takes the snap, going to run it around the left edge. Tries to jump over somebody.
Was able to get the first down.
And that's going to be enough for a first down. Once again, sponsored by PHCC for the Bengals, and that could be the icing first down. That could be the melted away first down. That could be the Smith River Rivalry Classic retention.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to take
first
a timeout
down
here, and Bassett's going to run some clock off. So like you said, I think that was the icing on the cake of what's been probably the best game I know I've seen in a long time for high school football. Heck, I'd even say any football in general, regardless of high school.
I agree. Less than a minute to go. Hairston going to keep it himself. Right up the middle again and just going to fall forward. And now it looks like Magna Vista is going to take their timeouts. And maybe Magna Vista was thinking, we're going to let him run this one and see if we can get the ball out and then start calling timeouts again.
Yeah, that's a questionable call there. I think.
But I mean, they only had 2, and that was the issue. Once they got the first down, you only got 2 timeouts.
Exactly.
2nd and 5 for the Bengals, and it may be victory formation time for Bassett, especially after this play, as long as nothing crazy happens. Hairston gonna keep it himself.
Looks like it's
and gonna get oh so close
short, and they're gonna call another
to that first down yardage. And with that injury timeout, we'll take a quick one with him.
Can you hear us?
Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeextrusion.com. Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money markets, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you're tired of 800 members or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 638-8771.
At Riverside Pond, we care about you. Customer service is our #1 priority, where we have a huge selection of items, from the latest electronics to antique coins and everything in between. Don't forget to check out our full
33 seconds to go. Bassett looking to take the Smith River Rivalry Classic trophy back.
You think this is just a knee and run the clock out, right?
But it's Bassett, so you never know.
That's true.
Yeah, with Bassett, you never know how this is going to go, and that's kind of the interesting part of it.
It does look like they're forming in a kneel formation. And they are going to knee it, and this is going to be a ball game.
What did it do? Just freeze up at the end? What'd you click? Well, I don't know. That's weird. That's wonderful. I don't know what to do.
Bassett 56, Magna Vista 55.
Well, I don't know what to do. It's just done froze up on me. It's going to be a crazy idea, but I'm doing it anyway. And that will do it as Bassett takes home the Smith River Rivalry Classic trophy for the 3rd year in a row. And it was here 2 years ago where Brandon Johnson made his return. And
what a game.
And this is where he took that trophy, and he hasn't looked back since. His guys haven't looked back since.
Yeah, very good game. One of the best ones I've seen, and didn't disappoint.
I mean, what can you say about this game that hasn't already been said? As Bassett wins the Smith River Rivalry Classic once again for the 3rd year in a row, that trophy will be home to Ed Bassett Stadium and for the Bassett Bengals.
Yep.
But
Very good game.
Very good game. One of the best games that we have seen. And with that being said, we're going to wrap up here. For Andrew Rotenberry and DJ Bill, we definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in. It was definitely a fun game. One of the best that we've seen in quite some time.
Hey, I told you, they weren't going to lay down. But what they didn't realize is we don't lay down either. Yes, sir! The first group at Bassett to ever bring this thing home 3 times. Yes! First group to do it 3 times in a row. Yes! Hey, yo, super proud of you guys. We didn't execute the best. We gave up plays we probably shouldn't. Same thing on the other side. But what we did was we finished. And we ended this game the way we started 3 or 4 years ago, behind the O-line who was in the weight room. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, before we leave out of here, you think that crowd that showed up, seniors, we're getting a picture with this thing, man. Hell yeah. Y'all my group, man. Hey, look, we got one more next week. Don't know who it is. We got at least one more next week. Sir. So we get to go back to work on Monday. Yes, sir. We get to go back to work after this big game. It's epic. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, how we end this thing, Terry? Let's get it. Get on the knee. Mask up. Mask up. Mask up. Mask up. Mask up. Mask up. Oh, you kill Sled? You kill an ant with a what? Sledgehammer! 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 Hey, look, there we go. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and be real with y'all. That's going to be a tough one this week. That's going to be a tough one this week. And I love games we make it tough like that. All right? Good stuff. All in on me. 1, 2, 3. All in! Let's go. Yeah! Coach, good as we want this shit, man. Hey, Ricky, we got to Good job, boy. Hey, seniors, real quick. Right here. Seniors, come on, kids. Seniors. You know, keep talking to the ladies. Keep talking to the ladies. Let me get one with my feet. You always do, bro. Let me get one. Hey, you got a mask? Hey! I got a mask in my bag. The whole game. He was right. The sledgehammer. Hey, y'all deserve to be around that. I'm back behind y'all. Yes, sir. Is it all 9 of you? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. Hey, make sure y'all mask up. Yep, get them up. I gotta put my 22. Put your little biceps up. Yeah, let's put the 3s up. 3 down. I'm sorry, I don't. Make sure y'all looking at camera. No, I do all. We all cockeyed. I think my mom's food is this. Hey, Ricky, we got good game, Summer. Where's my dad?
We're doing this live? The chat's still on me.
Amazing, buddy.
Hey.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. She deserves to have it. Coaches. Yes, sir.
Connor, you looked out for me so much, it's not even funny.
Coaches, we gotta get it. Love the cheese. Love the cheese. Hey, Fred, I will say this. It's the first time we can tell the offense. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We've been waiting for this. Come on, help us. We need it, baby. Yes, sir. Offense. Come on, Park. Hey, where you going? Yeah, smile. Hey, y'all, we get back to the school. We got to do one without these masks. Oh, is this secure? I mean, at your height. No, we can take these Good stuff, bro. Hey, look. Drew said, man, normally when we score 55, this is what he told me. I said, with Drew, we've never scored 56. Hey, no, hey, guys, the trophy's yours. Yep. Simeon, put that mask up, man. Mask up. Golly. I'll be glad when I ain't got to say that.
Hey, man, Ricky got a ring. Hold on, what's that?
Jeez, we get back to the school. Let's go. Let's go. Jeez, stop it, Jeez. Oh, my bad.
Hey, man, Ricky got to recreate a picture from 10th grade.
Hey, y'all take
Hey, after y'all. Hey, Jack. Hey. After you get finished, come on. Good go. There we go.
He is really the most.
You got it.
What's up, Big Daddy? Man, I don't know. Hit me scared that below
Next year, Brody.
Hey, Sil, come on, bro.
Come on, Keyshawn in it too. Keyshawn, come on, baby. Good play.
You ready? I'm ready whenever y'all are. I know Carol is somewhere.
Graze up. Are you going to be in uniform? Number 1.
Where's she at?
Graze up.
Yeah, we'll get it. Did you have found?
Yeah, you better be back getting interviewed.
Hey, you want this drop kick? You don't want this drop kick? Great. Hey.
Hey, hold on! Can I get in? Two!
Okay, where you want to do it at?
Do you want him to hold it?
Where y'all want me to hold?
Do you want him to hold the trophy?
Hey! Key, what is it? Actually, no. Okay. Hey, we got the trophy right here. Okay. And he just come through. We gonna get a picture after this interview. Y'all need me? Who y'all need to talk to? Me?
At least you two.
Okay. You want us on camera together?
One-on-one. One-on-one.
One. Man. Can you hear me? All right. Your hands ain't cold, are they, Kara?
Everything's cold.
I don't know why I feel good, like I'm sweating. It's just.
Whenever you're ready.
Well, I mean, I guess can I just start with your thoughts on that one? To say the least.
Smith River Rivalry. Smith River Rivalry. And the word classic is in there for a reason. I don't think there's ever been one like this. And I told Favero after the game, man, it came down to execution, and it came down to who had the ball last, probably. And that's what it was. Guys made plays on both sides. Their playmakers made plays. Our playmakers made plays. And at the end of the day, the last team with the ball, I felt had a good chance of winning this one. And man, I can't say enough about these seniors. Bassett's never won this game 3 times in a row. Never. I played in the very first one in 04, won it in 05, didn't get it done in 06, and that's kind of the way it went. We never won this game 3 times until this year. And I told these seniors, they were 8th graders, I took over, and they have not missed. They bought in, they've been all in. It's a great sum of what's going on right now in the Piedmont. That's a great coaching staff, a great team. I feel like we're right there with them. And I think when you talk about top-tier teams in the Piedmont, you got to put us in the hat. And that's what I told my guys, you got to earn respect. And you got to win games like this to earn it. And that's what I think, that sums up my feelings about this one.
I mean, it seemed like every time they would score and maybe like turn the momentum, especially being at home, it was like, boom, you guys were right there.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that say about y'all's mentality coming in here?
Our mentality was, we knew they was going to throw punches. And I told my guys, you either dodge the punch, you take the punch on the chin, but you don't fall down and you keep punching back. That's what tonight was, man. It really is what it was. It came down to a 2-point conversion at the end. They've gotten them all night, and our guys just made a play when we had to. And I knew if we recovered the onside, we had a good chance of running this thing out behind our O-line. It's just, I'm so excited and happy for this team to end it. To end their senior year against Magna Vista like this is huge, and that just excitement. Okay, y'all need Keyshawn?
Yes, please.
Talk loud.
Y'all can hear me? Yeah, can we get you to move over here? And she's going to ask you the questions. You can just look at her.
Okay.
Catch your breath. I mean, have you ever played in a game like that?
No, man. That's actually like the first game where I actually had to compete out the whole game. And, this is my first year going both ways, on offense and defense. So having to, play the whole game like that, keep my energy up high, keep my teammates' energy up high. That's the first. That's how I like that.
So what does it mean to you to bring that trophy back to Bassett one more time?
Oh, that means a lot. I've been thinking about it all day. Like, we got to bring it back for the 3rd time. And my senior year, too. So I was like, we got to bring it back. I can't let them get it. So, yeah, it felt good to bring it back home.
It seemed like every time, especially with them being at home, they would score. It seemed like they were trying to turn the momentum. What did it take for you guys mentally to keep it, you guys would punch right back after that?
Man, I just kept telling the guys, keep y'all's foot on their neck, don't stop. You could see they started to get down. We just started, playing hard with them. So we was playing with them, they couldn't really do nothing. So I just tell them, keep balling, keep balling, keep balling. We gonna come out at the top and we just keep doing what we gotta do, playing hard, And, Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Piedmont District Game of the Week brought to you in part by Pro-Am Pack of Rocky Mount. For employment opportunities, visit career.proampack.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow!
Come join the Drake team. We have the following positions available. We offer stable work environment, medical, dental, and life insurance, 401k, holiday and vacation pay, employee referral bonus, pre-employment requirements, drug screen, high school diploma, or GED equivalent. Please apply at drakeexclusion.com. Equal opportunity employment. Join our team today. Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeexclusion.com. You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, Martinsville.
What happened to that clunker of yours?
That old thing? It's seen better days. I got this great deal at Autos by Nelson in Martinsville.
Impressive. But what made you drive all the way to Martinsville for a used car?
They've got over 500 quality pre-owned vehicles. It was totally worth it.
I'd say so. You'd rolled up in that thing one more time, I was going to start shopping around for a new boyfriend.
Autos by Nelson. Stop by any of our dealerships today or visit us online.
This is how much money you deserve for your injury. It's their job to try to talk you into taking less money.
Every day, lawyers bombard the TVs, airwaves, and billboards claiming to care more about you or frighten insurance companies into making a great settlement. Word of mouth is the best way to gather information about a law firm. At Gardner Barrow & Sharp, we've been representing people from Southern Virginia for over 45 years. If you have any legal matter, from a simple traffic ticket all the way to major litigation, ask around and give us a call.
Huge shout out to New College Institute, a proud sponsor of the Piedmont District Game of the Week.
Looking for that special gift, but funds are a little tight? Eden Jewelry is moving to its new location, the Hill Chiropractic Center. Huge moving sale with up to 50% on all your favorite jewelry. Shop and save. Inventory won't last long. Eden Jewelry, 803 Commonwealth Boulevard, Martinsville, Virginia. 276-634-0222.
Local high school sports is brought to you in part by Drake Extrusion. For employment opportunities, visit drakeexclusion.com. Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money markets, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you're tired of 800 members or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 638-8771.
At Riverside Pond, we care about you. Customer service is our #1 priority, where we have a huge selection of items, from the latest electronics to antique coins and everything in between. Don't forget to check out our full inventory of jewelry. At Riverside Pond, we pay top dollar for gold and other items of value. Need help making ends meet? We're here for you with fast cash loans and monthly giveaways.
Money is low when you need more dough. Riverside Pond is the place to go.
Extreme, extreme, extreme! Extreme automotive performance, extreme horsepower, extreme career opportunity. Modern Muscle Extreme of Martinsville is hiring extreme individuals interested in their extreme career. Extreme candidates should be extremely talented and extremely self-motivated. Extreme passion and extreme drive are an extreme must. Apply to Modern Muscle Extreme at modernmuscleextreme.com/jobs or by giving us an extreme call at 276-666-1934 today. Extreme positions are available. Apply extreme. Be extreme.
My PH experience so far has been amazing. I love how the professors are more than willing to do anything for a student that may need something.
My PHCC experience has been great.
I've loved every minute of it, and I can't wait to finish it out strong.
Harris Nursery is the premier full-service grower of retail and wholesale plant material in Danville, Martinsville, Eden, and Reedsville. Our services include spring bedding plants, 23 acres of landscape stock, bulk mulch, and over 200 tons of landscape rock. Our experienced staff is happy to help you with free landscaping ideas. Harris Nursery, certified professional growers for over 35 years.
The Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce celebrates our members, new and old, big and small. We appreciate your membership and applaud your valuable contributions to our community. If you are interested in membership information for your business or organization, please contact the Chamber at 276-632-6401 or visit us online at martinsville.com.
Pro-Am Pack is hiring dependable machine operators at their facility in Rocky Mount, Virginia. 12-hour shift positions with a rotating schedule giving you every other Friday through Sunday off. Excellent pay, starting at $13.50 to $14 an hour or more based on your experience and background. Shift premium for 75 cents for night shift. Available overtime plus bonus opportunities. Full benefit packages, including medical, dental, vision, flex spending, paid leave, 401k with a company match, paid vacation, and holiday pay. Pro-Am Pack is quickly becoming a leader in global marketplace. They provide creative packaging solutions for their personal care, home, food, and pets. Get started today. Visit career.proampack.com.